Hello, one and all. I am BrickingUpBrad.
I'm Matt Mellish.
I'm Ethan the Artisan.
And I'm Block.studios.
And we are the Buds.
We're back.
We're back. Things are going great here, guys. Guys, first off, before we get into this, we got something kind of serious to talk about. The fact that there's a big 500 on our YouTube channel now. Now, this is like huge. This is huge. We are halfway to 1,000. And there'll also be a picture of me in a dress going up on our Instagram soon. But that's not really the point of this. The point of it is that we just hit 500 subscribers because of you guys. And for us doing this for a year, that is absolutely awesome. So thank you to each and every one of you who are in our chat right now. And thank you to everything you guys have done for us. You guys are amazing. We can't do the show without you.
Because of this milestone, we're going to list 500 things that we like about each other.
Oh, boy.
How about 500 things that went wrong this week?
Yeah, no joke, right?
How about every set with 500 pieces in it?
Oh,
That's
too bad we didn't
but
plan something like that.
It was a win.
Didn't expect it.
Me and Brad decided to go. Well, I went live as soon as I woke up this morning to try to bring people in. Brad jumped on and went live, and we just tried to just go for it. We just went and on a whim. Like, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I went live, we needed 2 more subscribers, and that's the only reason I went live. Zane probably got them, but
Well, I went at 480, and I was like, "We're so close, people. Come on."
You know what? I have to thank Ethan. I think Ethan was the one that pulled them all in.
Yeah.
What?
yeah, totally. Because Ethan talks about stud butts all the time.
He does his part.
All right,
Yeah,
guys. Well, today we have an amazing show lined up for all of you. I'm going to cut everyone off here and get us started here because we got some awesome stuff we want to talk about. So first off, guys, we got some big Lego news with some big stuff that just got dropped, and we really need to talk about this. So we've been waiting for this. And then Matt's got something very interesting to talk about today.
Yeah, so for investment time today, we'll be talking about the top 5 Lego Star Wars sets in relation to their current value, which are the top 5 that are ranked at the highest. Now, these are all retired sets. I will give you that hint, but it's kind of insane to look back at the past and see what those sets are worth today and why. Zane, what are you going to be talking about?
But before we go to Zane's thing, we will be talking about like a 3.5 year investment, how to get $1,000 in VIP points in 2 years. So
A lot of Lego.
I mean, this
For
is a
everybody
very interesting
watching,
discussion. So
The reason it jumped back to Brad was because the 3.5 thing, because he's like, it's part of investment, so everyone knows.
Yeah.
That's
It
why.
goes hand in hand.
It
So
goes hand in
if
hand.
you wanna get $1,000 of free Lego, this is how much you'll have to spend and
Free
how to do
Lego.
it.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, with trivia time, as always, guys, it's crazy, it's fun. We got music, we got entertainment. Matt Mellish is actually in the lead. Like, we've been giving him a hard time about being the worst trivia player of all time, and he is now up for the win. He's got one more point he needs for the win for this round of trivia time. And as part of trivia time, I've begun going live and talking to all of you about trivia time. And if there's a question that is put into the segment from you guys in the answer part, I will be referring to you. I'll be putting your guys' TikTok name or YouTube name or whatever it is, or whatever you prefer in that, so that way we can give you guys a shout out for helping the show. So with that, Ethan, do we have any memes going this week?
We got memes.
We got memes.
We got memes.
Yeah. That's it. Sadly, no Maki time, but maybe next week. But this is all about memes. It's going to be
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
And
then, of
last
course,
but not least,
Brad.
your all favorite thing, guys. We got a fun tier list. Now, I dived deep into the dark web yesterday.
You dove deep.
Dived.
I slapped Matt, and then I dived deep into the dark web. And I found a theme that I completely forgot existed that was actually based off of, here's your hint, off of the Lego Island 1 and 2 games. So we'll see what that theme is here coming up at the end of the show. Check it out. It's definitely very interesting to look at. It'll be very interesting to see. So, and that's it. So
That's
without any
That's
further
our
ado,
show.
Yep. We're out of here now. Without any further
Yeah,
ado,
bye.
guys,
Bye. Thank
we
you.
got some big Lego news that just dropped, and let's hammer this home.
And now for breaking news.
Any of you guys get my pun there?
I see what you did there. Hammer.
All right.
It's hammer
First
time.
off, let's look at the big three that we all kind of knew about because they got leaked on Amazon. But one of them I really wish Matt would get, so he just cover up that whole face.
Oh.
Wizard.
First
Did you
off,
even
guys,
watch it? Did you
I
even
did.
watch it?
I stayed up. Like,
About dang time.
Finally.
Finally.
Oh my gosh.
all right, guys. First off, we got the new Mandalorian helmet, which just looks beautiful with that silver and gray mixed together. What do you guys think? Coming off the top here.
Do you want me to go first?
Yes.
fun for the helmet collectors.
We'll end on a good note. So my problem with it is the visor shape. So if you look at the Boba Fett helmet, it's got a much thinner visor, especially with the start of the T shape, the base of it, if you will. Whereas this is a lot thicker. And if you look at the actual helmets from the Mando and Boba Fett, Boba's is actually supposed to be wider than Mando's. Mando's is actually supposed to be thinner, and they kind of flipped it for the buildable helmets themselves.
Huh. I actually didn't even notice that until you pointed it out, and now it's gonna bug me.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's still cool. I don't know.
It's
some
still cool.
silver.
I still want it. I definitely, because I have all the other helmets, and
Yeah.
I want this whole lineup. So I like it. I wish that they would do the smooth look with these helmets.
Right.
Granted, because I feel like this is a set that would do good with that, but I can't complain too much because I think it does look good.
Does, and I do have to say I was really skeptical when they did say Mandalorian helmet, 'cause I'm like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And they did a good job of mixing that silver to gray together with that black stripe, and I think it just works very well. I was kind of scared how it was going to come out, but the cheek areas look really good too. I think they did a good job. Ethan, any other thoughts?
I think it's cool. You get a lot of that, like that silver color.
Yeah.
So it's a
Chrome.
little study on the cop. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's like chrome.
It's not
No,
all
bro,
chrome.
It's
but it's like
yeah.
that middle ground, metallic
Mhm.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
that's,
All right.
that's cool.
Next up here is one I was really surprised about, but I'm actually I dig it, and that's the Red 5 Luke Skywalker's Red 5 helmet. It just looks beautiful. Like, no complaints. Like, it looks so good. Thoughts here?
I was
Starting with-
so worried when this
Yeah.
was rumored, and the leak of it kind of came out. But when you actually see the photo of it, I was shocked. They blew it out of the water. I thought they were going to do another kind of Batman stubby looking weird glass face, but this was perfect. Like, I think out of all of the helmets, this has got to be one of my top favorites.
Yes.
Zane?
I completely agree. I was when I first heard about it, I was like, how are they going to do the visor? How are they going to do what's it going to look like, you know? But I think they did actually a really good job, especially like you said, the Batman ones. I don't really like the way that the Batman ones look since it's not like a full faced helmet type of thing. But I really think they pulled it off. It's got plenty of detail, the different coloration between the yellows and the red and white. I mean, I think that it's probably one of the best ones they've ever done, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Ethan?
I think it's really cool. Let me see another picture of it.
Again.
I saw some orange parts that I don't think I've seen before. That curved slope and orange. That's kind of cool. And a lot of printed. Are these parts printed?
That's my only critique.
Are they
I
stickers?
don't know.
They were printed on like Boba Fett's helmet and stuff like that, like little details.
I think the top, like where the Rebel insignia is on both sides, that's printed for sure, those dish pieces. But I think the other stuff, I've zoomed in, and I think most of it is sticker.
Like around the earpieces and then that.
I think the earpieces are printed. I
Well, I
think
mean,
around
around
the
it.
top of the earpieces
Yeah,
are
that.
stickered, especially like the top of the forehead piece.
Mhm.
That's
The little yellow
probably
and white
stickered.
stripe thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is actually really. I haven't really looked at it too much, and I was like, now I'm looking at it. I was like, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I really like the way they did the goggles themselves. That was
Oh, yeah.
that was a big worry for me in the beginning because I know that if you had a lot of different pieces making up that, it's not going to look smooth or angular the way it should, but they really pulled it off nicely, and I have to hand it to the designers on this one.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
All right. The
pretty
next
cool.
one we're going to talk about here is the Dark Trooper helmet. This one looks pretty cool too. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think the other two were so cool.
Yeah.
I like the idea behind it, but it's definitely not my favorite.
There's so much that they could have done other than that.
So the reason I don't like it is I think from the eyes down, it looks fine. There's a lot of stickers on this one as well, but it's the blocky top of the head because, like Zane, you were saying before, it is smushed, but the problem is that these aren't smooth enough. These are clearly Lego kind of displayable helmets. They're not something that you would buy that's more realistic. It's not smooth enough, and it gets that weird blocky look.
It's like my burger.
But your burger has enough curves to it.
Mhm.
Curvy burger.
Yeah.
They didn't round the top of the head out.
no.
Yeah. It reminds me of that, but it's blocky and
Well, this is actually a really good picture too, Brad. So props to you for grabbing this one, because if you look right there between the eyes, you can clearly see that that's a sticker. You can, like, without a question, you can see the edge of the sticker itself.
Yeah.
And so that tells me that all those little grill pieces on the face, the cheeks, the forehead, that they're starting to put stickers in these helmets instead of keeping them just detailed with Lego pieces like they did with like the Vader and stuff like that, where it's blocky and stuff, but they detail it like it has to be blocky. This, they put stickers and they smash the head down. Like the burger, they get smashed underneath all the fries when you go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm still going to eat it. I still want it, but it's not what it could have been.
Yeah. I would love to see someone take both the Mando helmet and this and beef it up, make it a little more Star Wars realistic.
I can see that happening.
I mean, I like the idea. I think the concept is there. I think the execution and design it's not as good as it could be, especially coming off that Red 5 helmet.
Yeah. That one's top tier for me. The Red 5 helmet, regardless of stickers, I still think that one's probably my number one excited for.
I don't want to derail, but my only question to Zane is, what is your favorite helmet right now?
Out of the current ones?
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, Boba Fett's is probably my favorite. Just the way, like you said, the T-visor, the way they were able to do that with the whatever honing in system. What am I trying to say? Tracking, whatever.
Yeah.
You're talking about the
little antenna thing that drops down for him to shoot his rockets. Anyways,
his rangefinder.
Rangefinder, thank you. I don't know. It's just there's quality. I love the Vader one too because the face is all that, but Boba probably has to take the top.
I had to ask because you're the go-to guy on all of that.
Yeah.
But, Brad, I'm sorry to cut you off. What were you going to say?
You're all good. I was going to say, moving on to the next thing of Star Wars, the last Star Wars thing we did get dropped.
I'm excited.
It's not good, guys.
Come on.
It's the Dark Trooper battle pack.
I personally love it.
Nope, you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that, Matt.
Why?
You know why? You were so critical of the Hoth Trooper piece to price ratio. Piece to price ratio.
not about
You're
that
not
in
going to
this.
say it about this one.
It's not about that in this, and I'll explain why.
I'm excited to get my Luke army. I mean,
I think that you have to do the same attitude, or else you're being a hypocrite. I'm sorry here, but I strong believer in that. What are you saying, Zane?
I just have a question. What is the price? Do we know what the price is?
$30 for 166 pieces.
oh,
On that?
that's horrible.
There's a reason. There is a reason, and I know the reason.
A lot of new molded figures.
No, but I don't really mind that though. I feel like you look at that
Right.
for $30 and you get like a whole buildable set that has play features and
Put this
slides
into
and
example.
turns and
Right.
The Snowtrooper Battle Pack is 60 pieces, less than that, for 4
So-
figures for $20.
so $10 more and you get double the pieces,
Nope, you get 60 more pieces.
60 more pieces. Well,
Same amount of figures.
Here's why I love this set. It captures an iconic moment that we all loved from watching The Mandalorian. It is a perfect thing to put on a shelf and display and be able to play with. It has a bunch of different qualities to be able to swivel action features to swivel the door that Luke comes through on the elevator. You can use force push on the Dark Troopers. It's a very compact set, and yes, there's not a lot of parts. My biggest complaint is the use of 2 huge stickers.
Yeah, I see those.
Really 3,
Yeah.
no, 5. I keep
6
I just keep
stickers,
seeing
7,
more.
8,
Yeah,
9,
7.
10.
Okay, there's a lot of
11.
stickers. But
The
thing is,
inside of where Luke is, there's stickers.
okay,
Yeah.
there's a
12.
lot of stickers. But at the same time, I think it's worth it to be able to get all of those Dark Troopers. And you don't, at the end of the day, you don't really need the stickers. I wish they would have beefed it up and actually did brick built stuff. But the thing is, yes, you can pick it apart, but I love that they captured the scene. I love the concept of using the scene enough for it to be worth that $30 price. I don't
agree,
care.
But I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna quickly go through and use the Matt rule on this set.
Okay.
The price to part ratio is absurd. If you think about
I
it.
don't disagree.
Plus, if you do something when some of the other $30 sets, yeah, I mean it's better than Trouble on Tatooine, in my opinion. At least for minifigures. On top of that, the stickers show off some of the biggest part of the set to kind of like put detail into that hallway. Otherwise, you just have this gray hallway. And Matt's biggest thing is stickers, and he always does the rule. I think you need the stickers for the set to go. Now, I'm not trying to hate on it, but I'm also trying to use the Matt rule because I saw this set and everyone's freaking out and loving it, but keep giving the Hoth Trooper Battle Pack so much crap. And I'm trying to show how hypocritical people are recently about these LEGO Star Wars sets. I'm
We've
trying to
had
point
Hoth
that out.
Troopers many times before.
Yes.
But this is something that we've never had before.
Okay, so does it make it okay that if we haven't had it before, they can bump up the price?
Yeah, because it's extremely exclusive to not be able. Because okay, look, with the AT-AT, for example, you get a lot of. I'm not talking about the new one. I'm talking about the one from 2020. You get snowtroopers in that. It's the exact same snowtroopers that you get in the battle pack. The only difference is the one Hoth Scout Trooper, which is a great figure. Don't get me wrong. It's dual molded. It has a great helmet, but it's not anything that should be worth $20. My biggest problem with the Hoth Trooper Battle Pack is they started battle packs at $15 and for no reason bumped up the price. Whereas this set would have normally been $30. When I look at it, I see $30 worth of Lego sitting in front of me. When I have the Hoth Trooper Battle Pack in front of me, I don't see $20 worth of Lego sitting in front of me. I see 15 because that's what I'm used to. This tells a story and it's a great display piece.
I wonder if they labeled it something different. If it wasn't called the Battle Pack, like if it was called, the Luke Skywalker scene or something like that. Like I wonder if it would be different, a different feeling behind it. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't feel like a battle pack to me. It feels
It's not a
like
battle pack. It's not a battle pack, for the record.
it's not?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
That's why we're saying battle pack, because you can get a ton of Dark Troopers with it, but you're going to have a ton of Lukes.
See, to me, I compare the, like you said, the Trouble on Tatooine, the Obi-Wan's hut. What else is there? There's the Ahsoka set that has
File First Battle Pack.
File First Battle Pack. What's the Ahsoka one? The Throne Room.
Yep, but that one's 20.
Is it 20? But again, that
Duel
how
and
many?
Mandalorian is $20, but that looks like $20 worth of Lego. I feel like.
I feel like the
That's not
Ahsoka
what
one.
I
you
haven't
said
put
when
it
we talked
together.
about-
I haven't put it together, but the reason I say that is because it's based on a scene.
Well, when you build the Ahsoka one, you'll feel differently. Because I built it and I was like, I felt underwhelmed. Like I felt.
Oh, okay. So it's called Dark Trooper Attack, by the way.
Dark Trooper Attack. Okay. So it's called Dark Trooper Attack. I can agree. I do not like the stickers. The amount of stickers. It's 100 and some odd pieces, and it's full of stickers. There's going to be a full gosh darn sticker sheet for it.
Yeah.
Not happy about that. But the play features that are unique to this, it's not just like someone falls over or a wall falls down. Like it's true to the scene. Like when the door flips around and the Dark Trooper slides back. If you go watch the scene, that happens in the movie, the show, and it portrays it very, very well. Do I think it's worth $30? I think 25 would probably make me feel a bit better, but I won't be upset picking it up at the same time. Does that make sense?
And it'll go on sale to be $25, and just give it a couple months. It's the same as the 501st Battle Pack did and the Trouble on Tatooine did. Also, I want to apologize if you're hearing some weird noises coming from my microphone. I'm
I don't.
gonna try to keep muting it, but
Matt, I don't hear it at all.
Yeah.
Well,
don't
they're
hear
doing
me.
something weird below me, and I have no
Okay.
idea what's going on.
Whoa, weird folk.
The reason why this
so-
one's more expensive is there's a lot of different type of parts. There's more like look, there's gears, there's different types of plates and tiles,
Oh,
and there's a cool feature that I don't know what it does, but I can't wait to see what it does. I'm guessing it's gonna like throw Luke or something. I don't know, but a lot of different
what
types
feature
of
you're
parts.
talking about?
What's that little?
See, he's force pushing. He's force pushing the Dark
That's what we're
Trooper.
talking about.
Yeah, that
Oh,
droid slides.
okay.
Oh, droid. Yeah, he slides backwards. You
Well,
pull it
that's
out.
Okay.
Also,
so
Zane, you have the light cruiser, right?
Yes.
Weren't you upset that you didn't get more Dark Troopers with that?
That I was. Honestly, we got one. I mean, there's
Man.
like there's other figures that honestly didn't need to be in there. And there
Right.
was.
Right.
And they could have replaced those with Dark Troopers. Like even if it had 2 Dark Troopers, I'd be like, all right, that's all right.
So that's my bigger complaint. My bigger complaint is that they didn't make this a battle pack. They made this into something else. But I like what they did with it. But I want more Dark Troopers, and it feels like if they would have had something a bit smaller with 4 figures, I would have been happier with that. But I like this for what it is, and it's definitely something that I'll pick up. What's up, Zane?
I think I hear it now. Yeah, you pointed out. Is it that like humming, like they're drilling or something or sanding? Yeah.
I have no idea. The thing is, this place is like leased, like this is rented, and nobody should be doing anything below me. Like that sounds remotely like that. So,
So quickly getting back to it though. I'm gonna quickly stop playing devil's advocate. I felt like I had to play that because I really wanted a good discussion about it, and because it felt like the moment this set came out, I was like, everyone's just a hypocrite right now. Like that's literally what I felt like. Is everyone was freaking out about this set, and it felt like these other sets we've gotten were just getting trashed.
No, yeah.
They come out.
Yeah.
I
And
feel like
felt
that's a good point.
Yeah, I agree with it. I
Like,
completely respect it.
If
If we
you're gonna
haven't
get on
gotten-
a set about price to piece,
Mm-hmm.
you got to do that with every set. So,
But
in my opinion, is stop complaining when we do have sets that are different price to pieces. You got to look at everything the same, or it's just hypocritical. I'm sorry, but
I don't always stick to price per piece. What I do, because the thing is, like those Dark Troopers themselves are eventually going to be worth like $10
less.
each.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the difference with this is that I don't know. A lot of people love the Mandalorian, and like being that it captures an iconic scene that a lot of people will always go back to and remember very fondly.
Yeah.
Like having Luke Skywalker return. I mean,
Yeah.
given what your thoughts are on the sequels, it doesn't matter. This was like episode 6 Luke, that version of him that a lot of fans like myself wanted to come back
Yeah.
and embody. And that's
What was
why I
that?
love it.
Ethan, what were you trying to say?
Price per piece, like it was a thing that like 10 years, like a long time ago, that people like it had to be 10 cents per piece or less than. But now with the changes with money and all that, it's hard to you have to have a different mindset. Where is this $20 worth? Is this $20 right here?
And-
basically as a whole.
And that's my thing, though. I don't think price per piece is good. If you look at the Jurassic Park sets, they have to make these big dinosaurs, and that's why they're more expensive. So
That's a joke.
I'm showing it up. I'm just trying to show here, like, this was my personal opinion that I felt like I've been seeing a lot of people being hypocritical about this, where they're fawning over this set like crazy. No, I am super excited for LEGO to go back to doing scene sets and stars. I think scene sets is something we haven't been getting. What was the last Duel on Mandalore last year? And that other Duel set, the Duel on Death Star.
Oh, the
We
Death Star
haven't
Final Duel.
we haven't
Oh.
really been getting a lot of like just these cool
Location based.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Dioramas.
This was
That-
$25. A ton of stickers. I did not like that. But you got, I believe, 2 minifigures, and this was $25. Oh, I guess if you count him as a minifigure, but I'm not.
He's not a minifigure. He's a head and some studs.
But this is $25, and looking at this related to that, I can see that other set being $5 more. Whether I don't know.
I would see that. I'd say I don't know. I disagree with that.
I'd love
but
to
okay.
see more scenes like this. Like,
Yes.
I feel like that should be like a $15 set, though. Honestly.
Yeah.
No, that set should be 30 and this one should be 25. But that's my personal
What?
opinion.
That's
To
like
be
is that one
honest-
less though?
I think the 501st Battle Pack is the best value. Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
no,
so.
it
in
is.
the $30 range. I know it's gone down in price
It
since,
is. It is.
but like
It's
that
six figures and twice the pieces this set has.
2 main vehicles, yeah.
Also,
So
underrated set, the Death Star Final Duel. Like I genuinely feel like I know this is off topic, but talking about scenes, that's
Set.
one that was like a thing, and then it like disappeared. Like nobody cared. But it literally opens up, the whole front slides out to have this big walkway. The doors open, like things fall and go up and down, windows. Like there's so much in this scene. Totally underrated.
okay, we're going off topic very heavily here. I'm gonna quickly
Yeah,
do
but
my
we're
last thoughts because I
having
keep being
fun.
cut
We're
off by
talking
you
Star
guys.
Wars.
But quick last thing, I'm super happy they're going back to scene sets. I want to see more of them. I'd love to see some very iconic scenes. I'd really like more displayable iconic scenes with less play features and stuff. But I'm very happy with where they're going with right now. Fine with that. I think there's a lot of great potential. I think the figures are great in this. I kind of do want to get that Luke and the Dark Troopers are kind of cool. I'm actually decided not to get the Light Cruiser just because I'm like, okay, I'll get the figures that I'd want in that are more able to find in other sets at this point. So I think it's cool. One last look here. Where did I put the picture of it?
Did we talk about?
No,
The
because everyone else talked about over. All right. Next off, we do got guys. There was so much stuff that dropped here in March. I think we need to talk about the newest awesomest set that another wave put off, guys. It's the new Recreator Super Robot.
That's actually really cool.
No, it is. It is. I really like it, honestly.
Like,
I'm waiting for the one. Where's the one?
Okay.
I honestly really like that creator set.
It's a cool looking little creator set. I'm
Yeah, but
happy
you
that we
can
get
build
it.
that out of your own spot.
Yeah, I know.
It gives you, well, I mean, someone like me who doesn't have crazy unique pieces like that. I mean, I would pick that up for like the elbow, those joint pieces, whatever they call elbow joints. I'd pick that up to have those pieces.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you want something cool and you like fish, this new creator set is awesome
Oh, look at that turtle.
too. I think this
I
one,
like the little dolphin.
I might pick this one up. There's some cool pieces in this one too. I'm gonna ignore that just happened. Also, if you're a plane guy, guys, the new 3-in-1 plane. This one also has a lot of play. It does a boat and helicopter. I think are the other two builds.
Hey, Brad,
Yeah,
you're a plane guy.
Are you a plane guy?
no, I'm not. And also the one everyone's been waiting for, the new Technic Chapter.
I like that.
Honestly, dig.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Honestly, these last couple of sets you just shown are actually really good.
Right?
They are, right?
cool. So I feel like they need to be talked about. Also, if you're a Chip and Dale fan, we are getting Chip and Dale. Which does anyone actually know what Chip and Dale are from?
I do.
Shit.
What? No, I'm actually serious curious here. What are they from?
I'm just
Oh, you
gonna.
don't
I
know?
don't.
They're from everything.
They're from
basically.
Disney, dude. They're like they're all over with Mickey Mouse. They're in the tree. Like they're
Okay, so
they
they're
have their
Mickey
own
Mouse
show.
group.
Yeah.
Oh
they have
my
their own
gosh,
show,
Brad,
everything.
you're killing me. You're hurting. You're hurting my
So
head.
many. I'm not gonna lie. So many of my coworkers were excited about this set, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." And I had no clue what
I have no idea who it is. They're two little chipmunks that are like get into trouble and go on adventures and
Okay,
do things.
well,
I
we're
had to
getting Chip and
photograph
Dale.
them quite a bit at Walt Disney, and that was a lot of fun. They got into a lot of trouble.
See?
Not gonna say.
Not.
it.
Don't go there.
Okay.
Also,
go
guys,
there.
we got the new dots. We got some new dots frame stuff. There's some really cool ones here, like this poster
ours.
board.
I just want to say, the people who do dots sometimes they make lettering that that's a bit of a stretch, but that looked actual like good
Right?
typography.
Yeah.
Right.
The E bugs me from Future.
All right, and then also, I feel like we need to talk about this one real
okay,
quick.
we got to talk about more with dots.
We are also getting this new space set right here, which I think is really cool. To go along with those new those ones that shoot off, the new rocket sets, and the you get the space station, which we've talked about in the past. Oh wait, sorry, this space station, which is another one that's coming out. I do like
a
how
nice
there
brick
is
separator.
new astronaut pieces, and then of
I
course
like
we're gonna
that.
get the rocket launch, and we're gonna get
I
the,
like
the
that
moon
boulder.
base.
That's a
Yes.
nice one.
Zane.
Okay,
dude in
two
the front.
things. A, the kid in front. You down front. So I wish Dots would come out with some colors that are like not just like what's that soft
Bright colors.
Well, maybe bright, some reds, some yellows.
They're very
'cause
vibrant.
they're like Easter eggy colors. The reason I wish they would do
Pastel.
something like I want studs that are like blacks, whites, and reds and yellows because
Do
I
you
would
know
use
why
it
they
for my
haven't done 'em?
office. Why?
Because all the mock builders would buy them up.
I love
crazily.
these. I got a set.
They
I'm
already
going
are.
to get like 3 more. Like perfect for the highlights. Like when you're done with a mock, and like I
Detail.
got yeah, it's like that extra spice to add that color. I just found one of those dot sets, and I need to get more of them.
Well,
Is it
'cause
the
I like-
lots of dots?
Hmm?
Was it the lots of dots? That set? That $30
Yeah, that-
set?
Oh, it was 20.
I
I got it for
Target.
15.
Oh,
Target.
So-
Zane.
I want that dot set. Like I want that little sign because you can actually hang it up. I would like to like use it for like my office and like when I'm streaming, like put it outside my door and be like streaming. But it's a sign that's made out of Lego, that's sold by Lego. Like I didn't just make
Yeah.
it. Like it has the holes to put on the wall. That's why I want it. I actually do want this dot
Yeah.
set, and I've never thought I'd say that, but I do.
Ooh,
Weird.
are those corner like 2 pieces?
Yeah, those are.
That's cool.
right.
See, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah.
Also,
Spaceship.
we got this new
Ooh.
Technic vehicle.
Whoa.
That's fun.
Technic, Zane. Technic.
I've
And
been
you
getting
can-
into Technic.
It's Mo Control too. So
I'm buying it.
You
Doing
can cross
it.
snow with that one.
How much is it?
I don't remember.
Fun fact, I used to have a remote control tank that I would take out in the snow and everything, and I would just drive that thing. I broke it. I drove it so much. I want that. That thing can go anywhere. That's an anywhere vehicle.
Yeah.
All-terrain.
When is Lego gonna do remote control helicopters?
Never. There's a guy on YouTube who makes he does Technic gearing and shows the different speeds you can do propeller stuff, and he made a drone out of Lego that actually
Oh,
flies. And
that's
but
fly.
it's bare bones Technic, 4 arms and some fan pieces, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm trying to find the price for that again.
Okay, well, so we'll talk about this.
If it's
So
got
the-
motors, it's
the
gonna be like
space sets,
130.
those wheels
Yes.
on the bottom of that vehicle so it looks like it crab walks, but can they go forward? Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
it
go.
looks like
They
go
turn forward.
That's
Mhm.
cool.
It's like
I like that.
loosey goosey, Like you
Where's
just.
the zoom?
I think for not doing classic space, these are pretty decent space sets.
Yeah.
Especially with the 4 that we're about to get. I think they look really good, and they're a little
Yeah.
bit futuristic-y, but they're also kind of modern, which
It's like
I
you
like.
could see it today, right?
Yeah.
Tesla. If Tesla went to the moon, I feel like that would be a Tesla space thing.
Definitely. All
Oh,
right.
sorry.
Now the last one, because this one everyone's been dying for. There's a new friend set out.
I knew it.
Gosh, dang
I
it.
knew it.
You're making it hard to keep this G rated. I've been trying.
All
I
right,
genuinely-
there's-
I'm not the biggest fan, but go ahead,
What are
Zane.
you
Gush over
talking
it.
about?
Gush over it, Zane.
No. You can pick this thing up. It has Thor in it. It has a mini hammer with it.
In it.
In it. It's in it. You would never know. You'd pick it up and you'd be like, look at this. Whoop, open it up. There's a gauntlet in it. What? It's everything. It's more than just like a helmet
wait,
or a
wait.
display thing. What?
Wait, what about the Thor's hammer that has a flask inside it? You said it's everything. It's not a flask
Oh,
too.
I wish we could put a flask in the hilt. Don't worry, we could do something.
Okay.
No, but when it comes to helmets or these display pieces like this, they don't come with any figures. It's just here's a helmet, here's a Vader, here's this. At least this display thing doesn't just have the set; it also has the figure that actually has one with him and a gauntlet, and it looks like the Tesseract. I think it looks like there.
Don't get me started.
Don't
Yep.
I
You're
don't
poking
hate.
the bear. You're
Don't
poking the
hate.
bear.
I love that it comes with these. I love that, and it has like a
Ethan.
little island thing that goes on. Sorry, go Ethan.
I think it's really cool, but I've seen so many cool mocks of this that it's very plain. But it's cool. It's cool.
Matt, I'm gonna give you 2 words, and then we're gonna move on.
2 words. Okay, Zane, keep gushing over it while I think of the 2 words.
Okay, look, it's gonna be gorgeous. No, Ethan, I don't want to see that right now.
Also,
That's,
this is 140, by the way, for those who are
140?
wondering.
How
Ooh,
much
it's
was the
got-
Thor's hammer?
100.
Oh.
Okay, here's the 2 words. Ready? Kills exclusivity.
Oh no, No.
I feel
No,
like I
it
could
doesn't.
build
Here's
a
what I
cool
mean.
one with
Brad
$100
doesn't-
parts.
I know.
I'm curious what you're talking about.
I picked those words wisely. So
Yes, yeah.
here's the problem. I really don't like that they included the Gauntlet and the Tesseract and Thor. And like, it felt like okay, for the Advent calendar, it was nice to include the Gauntlet. But now it's just like, oh, we're gonna take all of the really cool stuff and just throw it in this set, and it's gonna sell like hotcakes because everybody who forgot to get their Advent calendar, and then they realized that they didn't pick it up in time, and they have the new Thanos Big Fig. They're gonna want an Infinity Gauntlet, and now they're gonna want the Tesseract. But you could also get that and the Hydra Stomper set. It's just like it.
I agree with you too, and I think you know how we talked about. I don't think this one should come with a minifigure, especially an exclusive Thor. I like that it does. See, I'm both sides. I agree with you, Matt, but I don't. I do like how it comes with it. I like how Thor comes, with his hammer.
Oh.
We both clicked it. Get mad,
I
Matt.
also think we talked about UCS sets and how they're not supposed to with the UCS gunship. I think I hate to say this, Lego shot themselves in the foot with that set when they let someone talk about it. It's like, oh well, we don't put exclusive figures, because now when they ever do put an exclusive figure with something like this, people are going to get upset because of what they said.
Well, I could see that. That's fair.
I think it's fine, but I also don't care. I don't know. I'm all over it.
It
I think it's cool,
becomes something else.
Yeah.
It's not just Thor's hammer. It's why are you buying this set? Oh, I want the
Jonathan.
If you get that reference,
You're
a true
awesome.
Marvel fan.
I
Why
completely
was
agree with. Sorry, go ahead, Brad.
I was gonna say, why isn't the set called Jonathan? You're right. Though.
So I completely agree with you guys. I would rather see all these pieces been put into more detail into the hammer, like the designs of the hammer. Like Mjolnir has like all these triangles. Anyways, I would rather see that. But at the same time, for someone who like me who wanted that's not Mjolnir. Mjolnir is the
Yeah.
No, this is
Mjolnir's
Mjolnir.
the
Oh
hammer.
yeah, okay, so I got it right.
Mew Mew.
Stormbreaker's the axe. Which would be
Stormbreaker.
cool,
Okay,
too.
so I did get it right. Woo! I scared myself. I was like, oh. So, no, I'm happy that it has the gauntlet hit because there's someone like me who was not able to find the advent calendar anywhere. I could not find it anywhere. Every time I try to find a Thor set, anything with him in it, I can't find any of them. So this one's one that I could pick up. Even when I go to the Lego store, I can't find any of them.
Check now.
I might be able to check now. But anyway,
I
so
can't find New Asgard, and I've been looking for that too. Yeah.
So I was happy they did, but I would rather see those pieces used elsewhere.
Yeah.
So.
With it being very plain, it better have Technic, and I better be able to whack people with it.
Actually
That's
be able
a
to
fair
swing it
point.
around.
Quick question though.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you guys this. Do you think they were too late with doing this hammer?
Yeah.
Because every movie afterwards, Thor's not going to have the hammer in it.
I really do. Well, the thing is that this is a new thing. Like, I look at my Infinity Gauntlet and I'm like, it pairs well together, but like this is just recent. This is just in the past couple years. And I think that I thought the Infinity Gauntlet was poorly timed. I thought it was too late when it came out.
I agree.
Same with all the other Infinity Saga sets, really.
They should be
But-
coming out like right after.
But I do disagree though. I think there's so much hype around the Marvel stuff, and those things are so iconic. I think no
They're
matter when you
timeless.
put them, yeah.
Mhm.
Which I am still mad about that I can't put my hand in the Infinity Gauntlet to hold Thor's hammer while I wear the Iron Man helmet. Okay, like
That would be amazing. Hands down, the coolest picture ever.
Luckily,
Yes.
mock builders exist.
Yeah, there's one that I forgot what it's the name that has brick in it.
Ethan the Artisan?
Oh, there's a guy that has like
Okay.
a Captain America shield. Like he's built a lot of Marvel props.
Yeah.
Here's a good point from Bam. Oh, shout out to Bam. Hello, Bam. But can you do that? Would you be able to put that in? So in the hand of the gauntlet, like close the
I
fingers
don't think so.
around. Hey! Don't
It'd be-
doubt
no,
the
you
possibility.
Too
can't.
heavy.
You
Too
can't.
heavy.
too heavy, and the fingers
Don't
in the
doubt.
glove are so weak that they wouldn't be able to hold
They
it.
really are very weak.
Don't
But
doubt.
mock builders could do something like with a little clear piece in the palm.
We're doing a real world test here. We're trying to see if the Infinity Gauntlet can hold the guitar. Ethan the Artisan, what's the word on the street down there?
Don't try this at home.
We should give him the big screen. We need to give a big screen visual for this.
You're gonna
Brad.
drop something. This is not.
This is not good.
This is real world problems. Everybody, stay calm. Stay in your. Wait, how do they say it in Jurassic World?
This is when
Real
you
world
just
phase 1.
Get that. And yeah, we'll try
Okay.
that later.
It's not working. Myth busted.
Yeah. That makes you want to point up that finger and just go, man.
Is that the pinky that you just put up?
Okay.
It's the finger. It's just.
No,
All right,
point up.
we're running out of time here.
we are, but we're having
And
fun.
quick thing though. I feel like we forgot to talk about how our week was.
We did.
Yeah, I was
We
like,
did.
we don't even want to talk
So
about
what
it.
we're gonna do is we're gonna go around and do a very, very, very quick. How was your week? All right, you guys ready for this? How was your Lego week? All right, ready?
Just
Everyone
Lego.
got- Yes, just Lego, Matt. Just
I
my
want to
Lego.
complain.
All right. Very quickly,
Positive vibes here.
I got a Lego Exoforce set.
Oh.
I built it already. It wasn't sealed, but it got me the box and instructions. This character right here, though, was actually my first minifigure I ever had. I had one of the later versions of him,
Wow.
and so this set was really special to me because I always wanted one of his other mechs. But this set was super cool and really
Pretty
well
cool.
designed. Well designed. I think it was like a $7 mech back in the day.
Man,
Really well designed. So
pretty cool.
that was really cool, and I'm glad I got it. Only $16, including shipping.
Oh,
so
that's actually pretty good.
talked them down to $12.
Wow. That's actually not bad at all.
No. So yeah.
From Bricklink, is that where you got it?
Oh no, Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, Facebook Market. Okay, Facebook Market.
But besides that, I didn't. I started working my bookshop, and that was really it. Matt, anything real quick? Anything? New?
Okay. Well, this is Lego related, but
Nope,
it's not
that's
Lego
not
related.
quick.
You weren't quick.
Yeah.
I got an air purifier. I went home this weekend, and my mom gave me this. So hopefully this helps with the dust and circulation around the room. Secondly, we got a big box. I'm not going to tell you what's in the box, but I will show you the big box.
That's a big box.
Yeah.
Ah.
Can't talk about it yet, but
Storage
look out
containers.
in the future.
That
This
was
is Lego.
quick. Zane.
Oh, it's Lego.
Is that it for you, Matt?
That is it for me.
Okay.
yes,
so
this
for
is
me,
supposed to be quick.
we got the Razor Crest thingy. This was sent
Let's
to
go.
me.
That's awesome.
That's- I built an A-wing. They sent me the A-wing, so I got that.
Oh.
I got the taxi.
Wait, they sent you
nice.
the A-Wing?
Yeah, not the UCS, but someone sent me A-wing as well as this micro Razor Crest in one box.
Who they?
Who they? They named Georgia from Amazon. Thank you to Georgia.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait.
hey.
The UCS. Wait, what A-wing are you
No,
talking about?
no, it's the green one.
Oh, green. okay, that's a-
2019.
Oh,
Because I have the 19.
yes.
Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great A-wing. That's a good
Yeah.
A-wing.
Yeah.
I have the 1999 one, so I wanted the new one because I like to do that. All right,
Yeah.
so we got taxi.
Zane. We're taxi bros.
Taxi bros. Look at that.
See,
Oh,
the thing that was
I am the
does he
other
have
one.
taxi?
built
I'm the
taxi
other one.
bros.
oh, you're built taxi. We're still in box taxi bros. But you built. He went the next step. He beat us.
Low.
Man.
So
Do you
I don't
guys
know if
want
I've
to know a fun fact about that
Poor
set?
Matt. No taxi.
This is
no
going to be
taxi for you.
Sai's new favorite set. There is a piece of poop in the trash can.
oh my god, that is.
It really
I
is
like
New
that.
York. It really
It
is
really
New
is
York
New York.
City.
Wow. Oh my god.
And
What are we
there's a-
learning about?
Yes.
So we also picked up this Technic Jeep.
Oh.
So
Man,
Nice.
I just want to grab one of those tires, put it inside out, and see what I could build with it.
I know you do. I know you do.
Ethan, I want to
Guys,
put you inside out some days.
Ethan and Matt are gonna be very happy about this next one. We're gonna
and Matt.
creep
I'm
it in
just
here.
gonna.
Oh, look at it! Oh, there it is. It's
Zane,
beautiful.
you disappoint me.
It's
Why didn't you get
about
the blacksmith?
It's
Why didn't you
Actually,
get
you're
the
out of stock.
It's-
You're out of stock of the blacksmith and the 3-in-1 castle. Like I went
Really?
to get that. And what's up next?
What's
Okay.
up next?
What's up next? Okay, what's up next?
Wait, can you just say why we're so happy?
They love this set, guys.
I
They
love
have
it.
it. They've built it. They love it. I'm really excited. Like I told you guys earlier.
texted our group and you said, "Guys, what Lego should I get?" And I said all this
And I
stuff, and
said
then I'm like,
blacksmith
"Wait,
immediately.
guardianship."
Yeah, and I was like,
I was going.
yeah.
I was going to get 3 sets. I wanted to get the blacksmith or the 3-in-1 castle. The set I'm going to show you next, and I wanted to get this. And the sad part is though, I didn't find this at the Lego store. This was actually, it wasn't there. It was out of stock. And I had to stop at Target to get some stuff for my wife. You guys can't go to the store and not look at the Lego aisle.
Yeah.
True.
And they had
True.
4 of these on the shelf. And I was like, oh, getting it. I never find this anywhere, so we're getting it.
Nice. No VIP
So-
for you though.
No VIP. But I did get VIP for this.
Oh.
Which I did talk to the people at the Lego store. Oh, by the way, I met a guy there who
met a
knows
guy?
me
Met a
from
guy.
TikTok, which he recognized me from TikTok, which was really cool.
Pretty cool.
That was awesome and kind of nerve wracking. Like I was nervous and he felt nervous. Like it was a nervous moment.
Did he go? Can I touch your beard?
No, he did not. He was very professional, very helpful.
Oh, well, that's
So-
good.
Zane, when the guy recognized me at the Lego store, my hand was shaking super
Right?
badly as I was checking them out because I was so scared.
You're like, I don't know what to do right now. Like, if you guys ever see Talladega Nights, like there's a scene when he's like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
And his hands just do this. He's like, just put them down by your side. He's like, okay. And then as he's doing the interview, his hands just creep back up. That's how
Was
I
this an
felt.
employee or was this someone else?
This was an employee.
Oh.
His
You
name's
got it in
Jack.
at the Lego store now.
I told him to help me get a job on the weekends.
Oh goodness.
So that's it for me. Ethan?
Oh, well, I cleaned my room. As you can see, this is nice.
Yeah, can we just
table
talk about
right
how
here.
nice Ethan's
Yeah.
room actually looks when it's clean?
It's a clean room.
He's growing up.
Or it's just this corner that's clean, and the rest I just did this. I mean, I literally did.
Oh my goodness, you're a monster. You're like when I was a kid and I cleaned my room and put everything under my bed.
Oh, my room's actually really clean. that was where all my mocks and stuff. But when I was cleaning out that, I looked and I have like a whole stack of like my instructions and like the catalogs and all that. And I found like some cool ones. Like this one is from like 2013. I thought that was
Nice.
cool. The club
Ethan,
ones.
Ethan, what was my rule? This has to be quick. This
Yeah.
isn't quick, man.
I'm okay. But got some cool stuff like that. And also got some just a whole stack of posters. Since y'all don't want to know, I won't show them.
We don't. Thank you.
I'll show that one.
I want to know.
Uh,
Brad's the only one who doesn't want to know.
If it was Brad, he would have taken his time.
okay. Yeah. Okay. So for the record,
I showed my thing in 1 minute. I showed my thing in 1 minute. I don't want to hear it.
It's
I
okay.
got
We're missing some
ASMR.
segments
favorite
today.
theme. I got
Oh,
everyone's
ASMR.
favorite theme. This. I don't even know where I got
Nexo
this.
Knights?
This is
Ninjago?
Nexo Knights.
Oh, Nexo.
Yeah,
What is
everyone's
Nexo
favorite
Knights?
We didn't
That's
read
it.
it
What
yet,
is-
did we?
Not yet.
Oh,
I don't
it's
even know what
gonna
it
be
is.
It's got good parts.
Oh,
Nexo Nice is when they try to take space and castle
And
and put them
Ninjago.
together.
oh.
Oh,
I got all the prequels.
oh wow.
The Lego store back in 2015.
He scared me. He knocked the
Why?
camera off.
Wait. You got this back in 2015?
I think so. 2015, 2016.
So what's the significance of this now?
I was digging out my closet
Oh,
and found these
okay.
old ones.
That makes sense.
That's why that's why I'm trying to wrap them up.
See, come back October 26th.
That's awesome.
And you had like a week to beat them, and I got the prequels. And
You should
the last-
frame that.
I want to. I forgot about them. I was like, oh, but that was my week. I was cleaning out my closet
Sick.
and room.
Sick.
Yeah. So yeah.
What an adult. What an adult. Well, are we
I
done?
think we're ready for some
I believe that's
investments.
That
Are
was
we
a beautiful week.
ready for investments?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
All right. Let's hit it, guys.
It's Brick Investments time.
Your brick investments time.
All right, guys, let's learn a little bit about Lego investing with looking at the top 5 Star Wars sets and what they are worth now. So this is according to Brick Economy once again. It's our go-to here on the Lego Investment Stud Bud segment. Want to figure out,
Not sponsored.
not sponsored. We also
wish.
use BrickLink to look at today's pricing from a new sealed in box perspective. We're just gonna get it rolling here though, guys, because obviously we're a little short on time. But I want to start off with a fun fact. So the top set that is now the most, well, It is the Lego Star Wars set that is worth the most now. We'll put it that way. This is a quote from Brick Economy. It has long been known as one of the most valuable Lego sets to date, and in one Las Vegas auction, first edition in an airtight case fetched an incredible $15,000.
Holy crap.
We're going to get to it at the end of this segment. But starting off with number 5, this Lego set suffered from unstable magnet pieces and a bending Technic beam that caused the model to sag over time. Do any of you know what it is?
Oh, it's the Star Destroyer.
It's the Star Destroyer!
Yeah!
Whoa, it is?
It is.
What?
So
The
this is
original Star
number
Destroyer.
5, the original Imperial Star Destroyer, set number 10030, released back in 2002 with a piece count of 3,096 pieces and a price of $269.99 in the US, with that price per piece of 9 cents per piece. But what is it worth today? New and sealed in box. Do any of you have a guess?
$2,000.
Brad. Ethan.
3,000.
3,096. I'm going the exact $1 a piece.
Okay.
Oh, there are some parts on that. Pretty expensive.
Oh.
According to Brick Economy, and these are the graphs, 2 separate graphs here. The one down below is a bit longer. It does have a severe price dip, but its value new is an average of $1,699.99 with an annual growth per year since its release of 9.4%. Now, any of you want to hazard a guess as to why we think those dips occurred in that chart down below?
UCS stuff thingy. UCS.
A new and
Sorry.
improved one.
That is my estimation as well. So, I mean, it took a big hit. When did the newest one come out?
Wasn't it 2019 or something like that? Or 18?
Yeah.
Something like that? 18, 19?
Well, 18 is when the dip occurred in this chart. And then in 2020, I'm assuming that a lot of people who were in quarantine bought the new one just to have something to do. And so the price for this went down and people just weren't buying. But honestly, the top, I mean, recently since 2017, I mean, it's pretty scattered. I mean, it's not even really clustering in the middle. I mean, that's just the average. But I mean, it's estimated to stay about the same and maybe go up just a little bit. But this one I actually saw was declining in value when I was looking at Brick Economy. So, you know, it's still up there as being the top 5, but I think it's sinking ship because currently on Bricklink, we're at $1,349.99 new and sealed inbox in the US. So if you want to go check it out, it's on Bricklink. You can get it today for that price. Next up.
Bricklink
Aren't
today.
there 2 versions of that set though? Like
Yes.
like
Yes. So I almost used that as the fun fact as well, Ethan, but I thought that might have, because we had done that before on Stud Buds, I think trivia time.
We did.
But there are two different kinds. One is the newer light bluish gray, and then because it was right in the years when they switched, and the other is the old light gray. So 2 different versions, 2 technically different colors with it. It's a interesting set, and it's a part of Lego history, so maybe that actually adds something to it as well. Good thought.
History.
Number 4. This is one of 2 sets built using this Lego part, which I will show you, which is now very high in cost. So it's one of 2 sets using this part, this black quarter cylinder, which was only in a total of 2 sets, one being this one, and it's worth used $34.95. Just one of these parts on Bricklink. What set do you think it is, Zane?
So the color matters, though, right? It's the black cylinder.
The black quarter cylinder. Yes, that variant of it.
I
Any
have no
guesses?
clue.
Cloud City. Original
Ethan?
Cloud City.
Cloud City is a good guess.
I'm making these hard on purpose.
The original Death Star.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you one guess. One more guess, everybody. It's a display set.
Oh boy. A display set?
Oh, was it? Was it
Think
like?
black. Think black.
Black Star Wars?
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm like, what? A black Star
You're going to be
Wars set.
shocked when I show you, and you're all going to hate
All right,
it.
I'll
It's
just-
like
just show
a
us.
head. Like yeah,
The
oh,
Darth
that's-
Maul
Oh.
bust.
That
So it's
piece
actually-
is in it? Where?
Yes, the bottom. So where it starts at the base and it comes up, there's 4 of
Wow.
those that go around. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to use quotes and just say Kenobi, and I thought you guys would have definitely got that one. But I went with fun facts instead. Make it a little more interesting. But this
Okay.
was the original Darth Maul bust released in 2001 with a piece count of 1,861 pieces. It was originally $150, which was quite a bit at the time of its release back in the day. Price per piece, 8 cents in the US. What is it worth new and sealed today? Brad.
3,000.
Zane. Remember, this is number 4, so it's going to be more than the last one.
4,500.
Ethan.
2,500.
It is 2,177. Value new on Brick Economy, that is. And with an annual growth of 9.15 average.
So wait. This one's cheaper than the last one, though.
But the difference is this, I think. What was the last one? 1,349?
And there's only one of them.
1,895. So you can get,
There's
this
one?
is the only one new and sealed in box in the US. That's it.
Wow.
In the US. In the US.
Wasn't this some type of exclusive? Or was it
I don't-
sold?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was probably one of those. I mean, it was the highest priced set when it originally released. But I think it would have been one of, like today, when you go and you get a new Millennium Falcon or a Star Destroyer, it's only at the Lego store, really.
Yeah.
So I would assume that it was one of those,
Okay.
but I could be wrong. I don't think it was necessarily an exclusive. I think it was rare to find. Like, it was just, there weren't as many produced. And that's my guess as to why it's worth so
That's
much.
interesting.
It's also just a cool set,
Yeah.
unlike any other. It's severely dipped over time. I mean, there have been interest gained and lost. I think when the other busts came out, it dipped down, but then it went back up because people wanted to add this to their bust collection, and then it went down because other people were buying other busts. So
Yep.
regularly though, in general, it's got an upward trajectory. Moving on,
Number three.
Upon its release in 2005, this set held the title for the most pieces of any Lego set.
2005?
Only in
Oh.
2005.
Is it the original Millennium Falcon?
That was
No.
2008.
Oh.
Which
Brad?
I'm sure we'll see later.
Ethan, any guesses?
The drop. Wait, I don't know.
2005. I don't know.
I purposely make these hard. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm trying to remember the 2005.
I don't know.
What was the sets? Quick thing. What were the sets coming out in 2005?
This was episode 3.
Yeah,
No,
around that
2003 was
time.
episode.
No, 2005 was episode 3. I
Revenge
think.
of the Sith.
think.
Anyways,
because it was a 2003 gunship for the original. Yeah, so it'd be episode 5 stuff. Turbo tank. Dual man.
I don't know. I really
I feel
don't
like
know.
we can get this. Oh,
The
God,
Death Star,
okay.
Dang
too.
it.
Come
Oh,
on, guys.
what are we
You know
doing with
this.
ourselves?
You know this,
Which I have a lot of the parts for this.
We should make
which
that
is
then.
insane. But I mean, it's a great looking set. It's one that a lot of UCS collectors, I'm sure Zane, you've been thinking about. Maybe crossed your mind you would want something like this.
It crosses your mind until you look it up and you're like, Ooh, no.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I'll eventually, because I know I could probably spend $50 on parts and then have the rest.
Sure. I mean, it's fair. I don't know how rare the parts are for it. I mean, they look typical. They look, like your normal parts. But then again, you never know. But
These are the
3,000.
expensive ones.
Yes. So I think we talked about those before. You said you had them. Zane.
I have a not trivia,
Fun fact.
investment. Question. I have a
Oh,
question about
question.
investments
Okay.
and sets. You all might know this. I just don't know.
Okay.
So when there's a set. So for example, let's say there's 2 sets. One came out of a box that someone bought, and one is one that someone went on Bricklink and found all the pieces and built them themselves. Like they ordered all the correct pieces. It's all by
Sure.
Lego. It's the exact same thing, 100%. One just didn't come in a set. Are they valued the same?
No.
Or are they valued
Technically,
differently?
no, but you could definitely scam people. Into
And that's
thinking-
that is why people get them new and sealed in box, Zane. That is the exact reason.
Or make sure that there's minifigures with them, or make sure there's stickers or something like that.
But what's the problem with it though? I don't see why that's
There's
really
no
an
problem.
issue.
It's just that you could rip off someone. So let's just say someone thought they were getting this set and you sold it. Hell, you dropped the price down to $1,000, but it was just parts you bought up, and you only spent $100 in parts. You're getting $900 in profit there if you think about it.
Well, not only that, but the thing is, when you do that, it's easy to tell because when you go and you buy parts on Bricklink, which I know that you've never really done, Zane, that's just not the way you collect, and that's fine. You get a variation sometimes of parts based on if they're new or used, and even if they're listed as new, they're not always. So sometimes you can tell. You'll never truly know, right? And that's why we always talk about new and sealed in box. Okay. Because we're talking about the highest possible price if you kept it in good condition. And you know what? I bet I haven't even really looked when we actually do pull up the Bricklink stuff. I'm sure some of the box are probably damaged as well, but people want the set as it came during that period in time. And that's what makes it so special.
Well, I've got some more information about it later, but okay.
Good question.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so originally $269.99, price per piece 8 cents. New and sealed today, $2,644.17. Severe upward thrust here. It's gone down. I think when the other Death Star was, in production, but now since it's out, it's gone back up. It seems. So I mean, clearly there's an upward trend, but you have these little dips, and at the highest on Bricklink right now, 1,795.
Wow.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot to bite off for sure.
3,000.
Yeah. But next up, number 2, this set includes a minifigure with an inaccurate outfit for one of the most iconic Star Wars characters.
Millennium Falcon.
Cloud City, original.
Brad is correct. And it was this Han Solo figure.
Oh, wait. You said inaccurate. Never mind. Never mind. Yep.
Brad was just guessing number 2. That's just fine, though. So, Cloud City originally came with this Han Solo figure on the left, which is clearly not the way he should look if he's on Cloud City. He would look more like the figure on the right, which came with the AT-AT a couple years back, with the blue jacket. This is clearly the Episode 4 looking Han. But it's a beautiful set. And I think I have a lot of nostalgia for it personally because I used to buy sets on eBay, retired sets as a kid, and I always dreamed of having this one. But alas, not anymore. Not even in the budget.
And there's one reason this set is so expensive too.
Primarily for the Cloud City Boba Fett figure. Yes. It's a super detailed Boba Fett, and it has the classic nostalgic Boba Fett Lego look. I mean, arm printed and leg printed figures back then were just not common at all. You rarely saw it. And for this to be originally $100, if someone had bought this in the store and still had it today, I would applaud them because it would now be worth $2,721. I mean, that Boba Fett itself just goes for almost $2,000, which has gone up significantly in the past couple of years. I mean, you can see from the bottom graph how much it's gone up more lately. And I think that's partially because of the relevancy of Boba Fett now. And he's an awesome character. With the Mandalorian coming back, it spurred that interest. But on Bricklink,
oh my gosh,
3,121. Only 2 left in general, new and sealed in box on Bricklink.
6,000
from the US. Yeah, 6,999.
Sorry,
so
that's 7,000.
Yeah. and that's marketing for you. You think it's 6,000 when it's
right. Well, it's supply and demand. It's not marketing, it's supply and demand, because if you had it, I mean, you could charge whatever you want, basically.
Genuinely.
It's insane. Well, and you have to imagine that over time there are so few that are left sealed in box, right?
Definitely.
Like I have no words for it. And lastly, number 1. I'm sure you guys kind of have an idea of what this is. Currently, this model is in 11th place for the largest LEGO sets according to piece count.
The Millennium Falcon.
Yes,
Millennium Falcon. I mean, it's
which one?
The first
one. The original.
Sorry, I had to ask.
2007. I missed
2007. The original Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. At $500 upon its release. Of course, now we know the newer one is not $500, but it's a lot more detail and accurate to the film.
That's so crazy.
What do you guys think it's worth today? I mean, I know that, like we said at the beginning, that it was worth $15,000. I mean, that was like pristine, mint
4,000?
condition quality.
Yeah, I'm guessing 4,500.
We've talked about this one before.
Ethan?
5,000 and 197.
So this is according to Brick Economy.
Oh wow.
This is a weird one. So it's
Yeah.
gone up and down and all around. I mean, it's not clear. It is not clear at all. But the thing is, I know not all these are in order, but what I did was I went off of what Brick Economy's pricing decreasing value was.
Mhm.
So I started at the top and I just went down. And yes, this is actually 2,800 and the Bezpin was 2,700, so it's still worth more. I know some of these might have been out of order. I'm just trying to tell you guys. I'm just going off of what Brick Economy is saying based on the average amount, because Bricklink is always going to have the newest, most accurate price, and that's why we use that at the end always. So currently, $1,500 at the lowest amount in the US, new and sealed in box. But it goes up pretty significantly after that as well. So that box, might have a little damage on it. You never know what the problem is, but they might just want to be getting rid of it and making more space.
Yeah.
But guys, does that surprise you? Why do we think that is the highest valued Lego Star Wars set of all time at this
Iconic.
point?
Iconic, the size, like all of it. Like when you think of Star Wars, you think of the Falcon and the X-Wing and the sheer size of a Lego that they made with the figures that it came with. I mean,
Right.
just literally everything behind that ship at that time, sealed in box. A lot of our parents might have seen that and been like, wow, that's a cool set. And it just holds that.
That's so
Place.
surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
At $500 at that point in time, right? And I think it's partially, it's old enough to be considered like I know it's not, but like a classic Lego Star Wars set for maybe new collectors, people who are just getting into it.
Yeah.
Whereas you look at today's models, which are way more pristine, and I think this had a place in history, like you were kind of saying, Zane.
This piece right here was on the Millennium Falcon and that old Star Destroyer. And they re-released it in a set that was last year. What set was it? So because this used to be
Wait,
like
are you
$4.
talking about
This little light gray lever?
they don't make the levers anymore?
They make them. They really released this. They're only in those two sets.
No, they aren't.
And
That
now
is
they
false.
re-released them. No,
That's
in
like-
2021, on a certain set, they re-released it. That was in a newer set. Where it was
Ethan,
available on
that
bricks
set
and
was on a
pieces.
gunship back in the day. It was a free.
They're very rare, and they were like
Lego-
very expensive on Bricklink, but they re-released it in a newer set. That was then was available
Just
on
the
bricks
gray
and
one.
pieces. Just the light gray
all,
one.
all gray
Light
and
bluish
gray and gray.
And it was on Trouble on Tatooine. It was
Oh.
on these, so it made it available on bricks and pieces.
Matt,
So you've said that they have other antennas like that, like other colors and everything like that, but the gray on gray antenna.
Matt, I know
that's
you
the-
have it sitting right behind you. You have the Lego Club magazine gunship, right?
Oh yeah, it's right up there. Yes, you're right. And the front guns both have that. But that was back. I mean, Brickmaster magazine died. I mean,
2009.
yeah, that was a while ago. So I mean, we're
I'm
looking
just saying,
at-
it's
No,
was a
I
really
hear ya.
cheap set with them back in the day. So
No, we have
Oh.
them. We have them because we're older. But new folks who are just getting into it, that would be rare for sure. That's a fun
Sure.
fact.
It was a rare part back in before 2021.
Right. Right.
Mm.
But nowadays, it's been re-released and it's been revitalized. I love the lever pieces. I feel like it adds good
True.
texture to greebling as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Brad, would you like to take it away with investment 3.5?
Okay, so I'm having a huge mind block here, and so I'm gonna have you guys help me out a little bit
Uh-oh.
because I have some of the math down, but I need the rest of yours. I'm gonna tell you.
You're asking me to do math?
I'm gonna get it all right very quickly here, guys. So I really wanted to. So we recently had a customer who spent $1,000 in VIP points in store. That is a lot of VIP points. So I'm gonna quickly bring up a PowerPoint here, and you guys are gonna help me out a little bit. So this is how to get $1,000 of VIP points in just 2 years. So I know most of the math. I just want to make sure I double check. So just to remind you guys here, every 650 points you have is $5 in points. Every $13,000 is $100 in VIP points. So that's a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna quickly go to some of the math here. So 130,000 points is $1,000 in points. So every every 650 equals $5. Every $100 you spend is in the Lego store is just $5 in points. So where I need help quickly is trying to remember how much money you have to spend to get that many points. And I feel like someone here we can backtrack the math here somewhere, and I'm trying to remember this exactly how I did it.
Why do I feel like Zane's our biggest asset right now?
I'm doing it. Don't worry. Okay, so
Okay.
give me $5 for every $100 spent, right?
Every $100 you spend is $5 in points, and every $5 equals. So I got some of the equations there, and I felt like we can quickly knock this out as a team. This will also help people out.
He spent $1,000 in points.
Yes, I'm just trying to figure out how much you would have to spend to get $1,000 in points.
Whoop.
Oh,
Matt's brain exploded trying to do this math.
My camera couldn't handle it.
So I'm trying to think of here, what is the best math equation to use here to figure out how much you'd have to spend to get that many points?
okay, so it's 1,000 points. $1,000 in points.
Just a normal, no double points here, just normal spending.
Normal spending. $100 equals $5 in spending.
Mm-hmm.
So you spend $100. I'm confusing the heck out of myself
Right?
now.
I don't know why. I had this math down here for a second, and then I couldn't remember what I used to find it. And I wanted to show my math here to make sure people kind of knew what I was saying was right.
Sure.
So, I'm gonna pull up my calculator here. So we're gonna lose.
Okay,
people.
so let's walk through this. Okay, so $100 equals $5. So $100. Well, actually, let's start with that. $1,000 is the end result.
Yes.
So then we divide that by 5, is 200.
So 200.
So that's like 200. Okay, and then if we take 200 of those times it by 100, so you'd have to spend $100 200 times to get that. So you get $20,000.
20,000 right there. We're showing the math here.
All right.
What did he buy?
He had to spend $20,000 in 2 years. People, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong here.
No, not even 2 years. Just over a certain amount of time.
A certain amount of time.
$20,000
Yeah,
on
see,
Lego.
yeah.
Why? What
My
did
math
he?
might be wrong here.
What did he buy?
I
I don't think it's worth it.
But there's a way to do it. Why did I think it was?
Wait.
Okay.
Maybe it
So-
was double VIP.
So this is where I'm going to go. This is where I'm going to go. So this is my next thing I want to talk about here. This is how to do it with only spending $10,000 in Lego over 2 years. All right. So
Patience.
I'm gonna read it off here quick. So first off, you can do it in 2 years. One, this is easy. Don't ever spend VIP points. The second thing you need to do is instead of your usual, so every time you go out to buy a Lego set, buy a Lego gift card instead. Don't ever spend your money on one set without doing double points. So just buy Lego gift cards, because they don't. So how gift cards work is you only get the points after you spend the gift card. So that way you can't buy a gift card and just get points from it. If that makes sense. So when you buy a Lego gift card, you don't get VIP points for buying it. But when you use a Lego gift card, you do get points from it.
From when you bought it or on that date?
No. Okay. So when you buy a Lego gift card, so when I go to my store and I buy a Lego gift card, I give them the $50.
Right.
I don't get a single VIP point from putting $50 in cash for that $50 Lego gift card.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Right. Yes.
But when I take that gift card back and I spend the $50 on it, sorry, $100, I get my $5 in VIP points then.
So you're saying to hold Lego gift cards and
So what I'm saying is instead of buying a Lego set, buy a Lego gift card. So when you were like have that itch to buy a Lego set, when you have that itch,
you're saying just for people who just want to buy Lego and don't hold off. Oh, okay.
And that
Well,
way
I don't
also
have that.
you're saving money. You're saving money and you can't spend that Lego money anywhere else. That is your Lego money to save.
I thought
Now-
you were going to say that gift cards somehow give you more points.
No.
But again,
there's
he's saying to save, like just to help
Yeah.
yourself save.
help yourself
Makes
save.
sense. Okay.
All right. There are usually 5 double VIP points a year. So when you save up those gift cards, you can then go to the store 5 times a year and buy that massive lot of Lego you want.
Okay.
And that's why you save up, especially if there's 2 VIP points close to each other. And even if you spend a bit more than that, you're still building up those double points. So that means every double points you get, spending $1,000 every double points is 26,000 points, aka $200. So if you do that 5 times 1 year, 5 times another, you will have $1,000 in free double points.
That's still a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, but
Okay, I'm gonna say it this. I spent, I think it was 2 years ago when COVID first happened. I know I spent around $5,000 on Lego that year. So if I saved all of that money instead and just did it on double points, I would have had $10,000. I would have spent about 10. If I just did it on double points, I would have gotten $500 in points I could have spent. So yes, this may not seem worth it, but if you think about it, that's $1,000 in free Lego you get to go out and have. That could be
True.
one big set. I'm
But
just
it's
saying,
not free. I mean,
technically-
you wouldn't have had it before, but I agree with what you're saying. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
My only critique of that is a lot of the things that I want to buy, I can get cheaper at Walmart on rollback.
if that's what you want to do, yes, you could do that. I don't know. I'm just saying, I thought this was very interesting for those people who
I can't
just
believe
hit
he
up
did
Lego
it.
stores. I'm not saying that's what he did. It was just me and my coworker, after we saw that, we were like, okay, we got to do the math here. How is the cheapest way that you could do this? And so I recommend if you are saving up for something at the Lego store, buy Lego gift cards instead. Because that way, too, you're saving that money aside. No one can touch that money besides you, and it can only be used on Lego.
So how many double VIP? 5. Okay, so there's 5. So you'd be spending $5,000 a year for 2 years to get $1,000
Yep.
back. Interesting.
So technically, you could break that over, even 4 years. That's, $2,500 a year for 4 years.
Here's what I want to know. Comment in the chat if you spend $5,000 on Lego a year. I want to know how many people on average do that.
But if
That's
you think
really what I
about it,
want to know.
like Zane, how much have you just spent in this year alone?
in 2022,
I mean,
But
maybe
we're not
last year.
normal.
No, but a lot. Okay,
honestly, probably since like in the last 3-4 months, probably over $1,000 between Technic sets and stuff like that. And easily over $1,000 in 3 months.
okay. I don't know. I thought this math was very interesting here.
No, it is.
And
It is.
especially
Oh, yeah.
for those people who go to the Lego store a lot and all you do, you buy Lego all the time. If you think about it, I mean, it doesn't hurt to wait. Maybe you'll miss some promotions. That's sadly one of the big things that might happen. And in that case, yeah, just buy it if you're really upset about them.
I think
don't-
I think for the people who are gonna spend that money either way, that's a really good point, Brad. I think it unfortunately incentivizes people to spend more than they would normally, and they actually aren't saving any money. That's why I feel a little questionable about it. But like, if you're someone like Zane who knows he's gonna spend that amount of money and he has the patience to be able to do it, 100%. Like, it makes complete sense. I think
Patience.
Cole's cash saves more, but that's besides the point.
Okay, well, this was an example of saying,
No,
hey,
I
look,
agree.
It's a way
um,
to do it.
It is a way to
yeah,
do it, and I
and
like
I'm-
that.
And I am saying though too, like, it is not that hard. Like, yeah, this is a very good thing here. It kind of comes back to GWP, it's pushing money to spend more than they were planned. You know, I already am probably going to spend that much in a year, some years. Or I might even spend, 2,500. But if I save that money, and if you think about it, if you have $1,000, there's already sets you're planning on getting. If you just save, because there's 5 times a year, so those sets that you want aren't going to retire by the time that you're going to do this. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Some sets.
No, but like if you think of 5 times a year, that's spread over. So if a set comes out that year, you'll definitely have a chance to buy it on double points. As long as something like it doesn't go out of stock, you're gonna be able to get, even if it's from Lego.com, you can easily spend $1,000 on Lego.com or in the store of stuff. I can think of $1,000 of stuff I'd want to get right now. That were sets I was already planning on getting if I did one trip. So that's what I'm just saying. If you waited until one point and you just did a big haul instead, yeah, you can just, those sets should be able to last you to the next $1,000 in points. So that's I don't know. It's an interesting I thought of. I don't know what other people think. So.
No, I like it. I think it gives people the opportunity to like maybe think before they buy something on a whim. Like there is another way to be able to save money, and that's why I do like it.
Yeah.
And whether that's buying gift cards when you do have an itch to buy Lego, or like you have a jar and you just put money in that jar, like whatever your method is of like budgeting, I think having a budget is the most important way to save money in general, and know your coupons. Like I think just like going out to eat, right? Like this is something random and off track, but I know. But like I think people, if they're gonna get into Lego and they know they want something, and this goes out to kids especially who are learning about how to save money, it's like try to minimize all of your other expenses in order to put it towards something that you want. So instead of going to Subway and just paying the price that they have there, look up a coupon online and like get half off. I did that last week, and that's how I'm able to buy more Lego. We get that question a lot, at least I do on social media. I'm sure Zane does as well. Like, how do you afford all this? Really, it's cutting back other expenses and being able to have a job that pays for it.
Yeah. So because you guys know you work 2 jobs, I eat out quite a bit because it's just easier. I can go get food. There's a lot of places near my job. There's some weeks where I'm like, hey, I only had to go out and get fast food twice, and I brought food for the rest of the time. And so I can use that $20 I would have spent on $20 worth of the Snow Guardian CMFs. Like, if you don't spend money on one thing, if you don't eat, then you don't have to, you have more money for more Lego. Like,
I'm not saying don't eat. I'm saying just be smart about what you're spending. That's
you
all.
can eat your pet if that's what it comes to.
Nothing wrong with ramen.
Or SpaghettiOs. That's my go-to. Well, the reason I called that
Or
investment
getting a sponsorship for Quest. So.
Hey, that works too. Yeah, I genuinely love their protein bars. They were amazing. Their chocolate chip cookie dough.
Quest here.
Anyways,
that's all fun. That's so much fun.
The reason I called that investments 3.5 is because segment number 4 is coming up, and after all of that number crunching, I think it's time to get down to business for real.
Crunching.
If Matt can do it, that's the problem. That's about he has a cap on, but we don't know if it's the thinking cap. Quickly,
Just play that intro.
Just a quick thing though. I mean, with that hat, I mean, merch link in bio. I mean, beautiful, gorgeous. Okay. See, short, sweet, simple, boom.
That wasn't subtle.
It was always subtle. Always subtle when I'm around. Okay. All right, for everyone who is new here, hasn't been here for this is trivia time, where I ask the fellow stud buds to answer these questions. They need to make sure they have their papers, their pens, everything ready, especially
I'm using my phone.
I guess that works
Google.
too.
Yeah, good luck with that. You'll still lose.
Something. The trash talk has begun. So they will all answer individually. We will go around the table, and it will start with Brad, then Matt, then Ethan. I believe that's the order we do it. Anyways, but we'll start with one. They'll have a chance to answer. If it's incorrect, it goes to the next Stud Buds member. If he is incorrect, it goes to the next Stud Bud member. And then at the end, if no one's got it right, it goes to the closest answer. If it's numbered, if not, then nobody gets it. And then we move on to the next person, and we ask that question. After all the Stud Bud members have had a chance to ask a question, answer a question, we do a speed round where we spin the wheel, read the question. They all write their answers down, and then when I say go, they hold up their answer, but they don't hold it up before I say go. And then whoever has the correct answer is awarded a point. Also, everybody in the chat, you guys can play along as we go through. We have a section for your guys' answers, and we award you points throughout. So even if they get it right, if one of you guys gets it correct in the comments, we will give you guys a point. So
When he's this TJ Maxx bag.
TJ
Oh,
Maxx.
All I have to say is Boba Fett is a cold-blooded killer.
Oh, man. Oh, cold-blooded killer.
If you understand, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. All right. Got the music. We got to get ready to go this. We're going to start with BrickingUpBrad. Do you know what number you want for your 0.0? Oh, you want 10? Okay. Number 10. Let's see if he gets it. Question number 5.
But if I divide 10 by 2, I get 5. So really, I was right.
Maybe. Okay, so question number 10, all right? Oh, did we do the...
Oh,
Maybe we
no.
did.
Open it. If we already did it, we can.
I think we did. I went through and changed a bunch of questions. The new Jamie Lee Batman collector art has how many pieces?
We have not done that.
Okay, good.
Nah.
Oh, we talked about the
we
Batman.
have.
That's what we
We
did.
totally have.
We talked
I
about
don't
it.
think we should do this question. though. Oh gosh.
The new Jim Lee Batman collection art has how many pieces in it? BrickingUpBrad, I will give you all a hint. Everybody in the comments, everybody around.
A hint?
I will give you a hint. This is artwork.
Yes, I know.
It says art in the name. So
Big hint.
I didn't say it was a good hint.
I feel
said
like
it was a
this
hint.
is too many, but I want to say around 2000.
That's incorrect. Moving the
that's
question
low.
to Matt Mellish.
Mr. Mellish.
Mr.
This is your
Mellish.
hey, Matt, you could win.
You could
You have
win
no-
right now,
you have
right here
no
before.
sets to compare
I'm not
to.
gonna win.
I have no sets to compare.
I have no sets to compare it to at all. Actually,
Me-
I'm gonna say 5,000.
This has not 5,000. Ethan the Artisan.
Okay, 2100.
2100. All of you are incorrect. You guys are all so wrong. Anybody in the comments section? Nobody answered in the comments. I'm hurt. I'm upset. But
I bet it's 1,000.
I don't know if I want to do this or not. What was your answer?
Do it. Do it.
Matt.
Uh-oh.
What was your answer?
You said if it's not even close, then I don't
know.
get
That's
it.
what I'm saying. What is your answer?
I
This
said
is
5.
the answer.
I said
4,000.
5.
100.
close
That's
enough?
that's close.
not. That's
It's not
eight,
close
That's
enough.
800
That is close.
away.
Gosh,
It's close.
dang it.
It's the closest.
I
but
think
it's-
it should have to be in 500 at least, with the bigger numbers.
I
we
don't
can
know.
talk about it
It
afterwards and come up with a
depends.
number, like how close it has to be. But I feel like 8 to 900 is too far off.
To me,
I
that's
do.
pretty close.
That's,
I mean-
it is pretty close, but
Did
it's
anybody
not
in the
quite-
chat get close?
No one.
No.
Nobody in the chat commented anything.
Oh, come on, chat. Get
Come
it
on,
together.
chat. Join
Alright.
the game. If you guys are
Gosh
watching
dang
this later
it.
on, feel free to answer, in the
Yeah.
comment section. Let us know. Okay, next up is going to be Matt. We're gonna give Matt another chance here to go with
Let's
this.
go. I'm gonna
Which
say
number would you like?
numero
Don't take my number.
uno.
Uno. Spin in the wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Number 2.
I'm being taunted.
Okay, we're hiding the choice. Actually, and you know what? Dude just called me because we were talking about 10. I just pulled up question number 10. That's what it threw me off about, was I pulled up question 10 instead of question 5. Dude, with the call out, thank you. I didn't even read
got
question
screwed
5.
over.
He did, but I still gave you a question. It's okay.
I
It's
got
rigged.
screwed over.
It's rigged. It's rigged, everybody. No, anyways.
I call for
Yep.
what's the Matt, help me out here. Episode 1.
refund?
What's the thing in episode 1 of Star Wars? I call with the Chancellor. I
I
call
don't remember.
for
Impeachment?
no. I call for
vote?
no faith. Yeah, I call for a vote of no faith in the Chancellor.
No, that's wrong.
Now,
Okay,
vote
so-
now.
We landed on number 2.
No
That was
confidence.
correct. So, how many snow troopers can the UCS AT-AT hold?
Are you
I got-
asking seat-wise, or how many can you throw in there?
Yeah.
Because that's two separate questions, my friend.
You have to decipher this for yourself.
There's 40 seats for snowtroopers, but I'm
No.
sure you can fit more in.
No questions for the question. You get an answer and an answer only.
There's 40 seats
I
for
was wrong when I
snowtroopers.
did this one. I was wrong.
For snowtroopers, there's 40 seats, but I'm sure you can fit more, and there's 3 seats in the cockpit, so if you really want to be technical... Okay.
No, he hadn't given his answer yet. He hadn't given his answer yet.
He
Four,
was
like, 10
specific
times.
enough.
He
Yeah.
said 4 like 10 times.
Hey, is that,
I think that's it.
That's not it. We're gonna still go. We gotta finish this game, but that gives Matt. Matt has officially won.
Wait,
I'm
this
just
round-
saying.
what if
I got
it's
screwed out. I got screwed over. I wasn't given my right question that I had spun for.
Brad, we'll be honest
Brad,
here. Even
there
if
was
you
no
got that
chance with
question
you.
correct, you still wouldn't have won the game.
No, but everything could have changed. Butterfly
Hey,
effect, my
Hey,
friend.
I take this as a win too. Brad didn't win.
Hold up. Ethan has 2 chances to beat Matt here.
Oh, he does.
Do I?
Oh, that's true. If Ethan steps up and
Oh yeah,
passes
I
Matt
haven't
by the
even
end
had
of
a
the game-
question yet.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna keep going. This has never happened before. All right, we're gonna give this a chance. Ethan, this is your spin
I
time.
swear to...
Oh,
Is
make
it the
this
number?
one cost. Oh, let's see. Is there a 6
thinking?
on there?
There's
There's
a 6 on here.
6.
Spinning the
Gotta
6.
go with my.
It's not over yet, Lisa.
It's not over yet. Ethan
Not
can
over
still
yet.
surpass. Question number 8.
8. Oh.
8 is the question. All right, let's go to question number 8.
My heart is throbbing.
I don't.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say if I get my question answer right, I'm giving it to Ethan.
How much does the classic TV series Batman cowl cost? Ethan.
What?
I'm not saying anything.
How much does the classic TV series Batman cowl cost?
I'm not saying
What is?
anything.
What's the?
That's the
cowl?
mask. That's the
Oh.
the mask.
Don't give him
Oh.
hints.
I have to tell
Oh,
you what it is.
I didn't know what it was.
I also
Um,
love that you put the TM.
It's because I copied and pasted. Like that's why. Because I didn't want to mess up cowl or something in here.
We do know Batman is trademarked, everyone. Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
I have 2 ideas.
What?
Thinking.
Ethan.
Okay.
Ethan.
What?
Ethan.
6.
Ethan.
Oh, okay. 10. Okay. Are you
You've
ready?
got 10 seconds. to
I'm
think
waiting
this
till the
through.
last thing.
Oh my god. What is it going to be, Ethan?
It is 70. I don't know.
It's $50.
You're both wrong.
Oh, it's 60.
It's
No.
40.
You are all so wrong. Let's look at the chat. How are you all wrong?
Wait, how
Bam
much
is the closest. It's $59.99.
The TV cowl's $50.
It's $59.99. Okay, moving on. Next question is the
I was gonna
speed
say
round
50,
question.
and then I was confused.
It's $59.99. So,
Do I get another question? How does that
No,
work?
this is
nope.
this is it.
I'm giving the guest a question. The chat. The chat.
Wait,
gets-
it is 60.
it is 60. The chat.
I
You
thought it
guys
was
always
10.
question me. I was right, and I know it. I did my
I'm
research.
sorry.
Dang it.
I thought it was $10 less than the other cowl. So
By
that's
the way,
why.
thanks to
Okay.
Bam, the guests are now up to 7 points. You know, he
Hey.
was 1 penny off. We're giving it to him. Okay, this is for the speed round. Everybody,
Oh, we
you know
writing it
what?
down?
You know what? We're gonna do something different.
Make
Just to
this
be
one
fair
cost
here-
2 points.
No, we're gonna do question number 5 for the speed round. Considering
I'm
you know,
still mad.
I didn't give the right question.
Just considering.
Okay.
Just considering, you know.
Alright.
Well, to be fair, no one got the question right, so
But it was spun. I need to take it off the wheel anyways, so I have to.
okay.
It helps me in the future.
I understand.
You see what I'm saying?
Future
You-
Zane's
Yeah.
problem.
You tasting what I'm cooking?
What's the question? I need to write down my answer.
Okay, this is an easy question.
Easy question.
How many pieces are in the UCS AT-AT?
For Matt.
I
No
even have
looking
the-
at it!
I don't
No
have the
looking
box
at it!
in front of me.
Everybody look away!
I don't have the box in front of me. It's still in the big cardboard box in the Lego bag.
Brad's
It's
is right
double-
behind him!
Brad, don't move.
Don't you dare! Wait,
You can't see it from there.
Big screen.
Yeah, No turning around. No cheating.
Wait, hold up. If
You guys better hurry.
last
Okay.
week we had a similar thing where Matt was
yeah.
able to look at something at his room. I think it's totally fine for me to look around my room for inspiration.
No, I don't know. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Everybody write it down. As soon as this is done counting up, I want you to hold it up when it's done. 2, 1, hold. So where are you at?
Wait, where's my?
I don't know, but I see TJ
I don't know,
Maxx.
Brad, where is it?
Oh, we
6, 7. What does it say, Brad? I can't read it.
I put 6 down when we spun. I still got it wrong.
6, 7, 8, 5.
Ethan, what is your
Okay.
number?
Here is the
9,000. I
answer.
just went big.
Answer for
It's
number
not
5
No, it's not.
is 6,785.
He looked. He cheated.
Well, but you guys know what that means. Even though we are awarding Brad a point right now, okay? Brad walked away with this game with 1 point.
Okay, you know what would suck though? I would have gotten that first point in that first round because I'd have gotten it immediately.
Maybe. You never know. We'll never know.
Can I
Only
have a
time will
victory
tell.
speech?
A victory speech.
We're
Matt,
gonna
Hey
give Matt,
Matt,
the full screen
just want
right
to
here.
say is get on my level. 3 wins, baby.
Oh,
I
Matt,
just
can
want
we
to
have
say to all of you folks out there who feel like the world's against you, the game's rigged, you might be the underdog, but you can sure come back. I believe in you.
Wait. So in the past, when Matt has worn that hat, he's gotten every answer right. And
Yeah,
then
he
folded
has.
down the flaps, and he only got 1 answer right. Matt screwed himself over by folding down the flaps.
Oh, he would have had all the points. All the points. But this is
I
for
love
Matt.
this music.
The Matt dance. Oh, the Matt dance for the win.
It's like Wii Sports music or something.
It really feels like a hunt.
Ethan's got to be sort of celebrating, and I got to be crying because I came in last, right?
Oh, like the the first, second, third on the me, on your Mii's or whatever they are.
I'm done celebrating. It's
Okay.
And then Zane, you like cross your arms or something.
Just-
I think we now have to rethink trivia time.
we have to reevaluate our
Oh,
point
you
system.
lose once and the game is
No,
rigged
no.
and over. You have no idea how hard this has been. You
Matt has
pinched
gone-
me so many times with the numbers game, and now it's no more. So that's all I have to say.
Okay, Brad.
Get on my
since
level.
You're crying so much, Brad. I feel like we need to shed a tear, don't
We
you?
need to get some memes first to make us
Oh
laugh
yeah,
a bit.
you're right. You're right. Sorry,
Okay.
I forgot about Ethan. He's been so
Yeah,
quiet.
Ethan is just a forgettable dude. You know that?
He's a forgettable dude. So
Segment
forgettable.
number 5.
I was trying to. Wait, is it starting? It's not. Starting.
Yeah, I'm about to. Yep, it is starting in a.
This is why I love the show, guys.
Or
If you
not
guys
to
are new to
laugh.
Stud Buds, this is why I come to the show every week because I laugh at ourselves all the time.
The
Okay.
fact
love
that
it.
we still use the old logo for memes
Hey,
is a meme.
hey, I'm gonna keep it. It's gotta stay.
I think that's the point now, right?
Yeah.
It is a meme in itself.
That's why you're keeping it?
Yeah, it's a
Not
meme in
because-
itself.
Yeah, you just don't have the time
Yeah,
and-
no, that is the exact reason. Okay, so I was on Instagram the other day, and when you're just scrolling through, Instagram,
Trying to hit
you
it.
find
Trying to slide in some girls' DMs.
Yeah, but this is probably Brad's favorite Instagram account. He's probably liked every one of their photos. But there's
Oh,
this
yes,
account
I actually have.
called
Oh
yes.
no!
Yes, I have. Oh no!
But there's this account called Daily Lego Frog, and they have 429 posts of just frogs.
I'm holding up a
Is it
finger
the
right now.
same
Can you
picture?
guess which one?
Every
It's
time.
Frog written on
Literally-
the Egyptian walls. What? Why? Is his caption the same for everyone?
No, I think it's different.
You
It's
can't-
like
he's like, this is a frog from this part of the world. This is a frog from this part of the world. It's just a frog. The same frog.
I just want to
check
point
this
out,
guy out.
he knows it's the worst account on Instagram. And he has more than everybody except Ethan. More followers. 14,000?
That's yeah.
Wait, Zane, how many Instagram followers you got?
9,400.
Oh, we need to get
Almost
that up,
10K.
guys. Come on,
Everyone
go follow
follows.
Zane.
See, I thought he was talking about the good Instagram account, Lego Castle memes. So I thought that's what he
Lego
was
Castle
talking about.
memes has some good ones as well.
This is gonna be the next YouTube clip. I'm sorry, but the whole Brad be like, yeah, no, whoa, no. Next YouTube clip right here, coming soon to
But
you.
yeah. Frog. Daily Lego Frog. It's a good account.
You know, I've told you this before. Lego frogs don't creep me out. It's only real life actual frogs. That's a piece of chocolate.
I love it.
I'm saying
Okay.
something like what happened in the last episode of Boba. That generally struck my phobia. Like, I have a legit phobia of these things. Even though I was laughing, I was crying inside because one of my biggest fears is a frog going into my mouth.
Spoiler alert.
And-
Spoiler alert.
Oh, a
Yep,
spoiler
exactly.
For a future episodes of Stud Buds, we're gonna find a way to get a frog. And no, I'm just, but yeah, next meme.
Ethan, if you
we
try to
got-
do that, I'll punch your throat so hard.
and I'll be like,
Violent.
oh,
What's
Tune
the
in.
next meme?
Tune in to our Brick Fair Virginia vlog.
yeah,
Where I punch Ethan in the throat.
ribbit. But yeah, your Lego feed, Lego department employee can help find something. Do you have a boy or a girl? And then I have me.
I like that it fits. That's how I feel when I go. They're like, "Do you have a boy or a girl? What kind of kids you got?" And you're like,
Me.
"Me. It's just me.
With a
It's
smile.
for me."
Boy, a boy who's 24 years old.
26-year-old child. Yeah. It's very fitting though. I mean, what is that? Half a Jabba, half a Santa. And
Yeah.
is that a tree or a cactus or what is that thing back there?
That's a Christmas tree. It's
Yeah,
Santa Jabba.
It's
With a
Santa
Halo
Jabba.
shotgun.
Santa the Hut.
Santa the, oh my gosh, Santa the Hut,
That's just cursed.
Yeah, that was another Instagram that was like
Jabba
whoa.
Claus.
But yeah, it's Jabba, Santa.
Also, are we just gonna show the episode during show the picture? Because it's not me actually wearing a dress. It's me
In a
few
dress.
years ago wearing a dress. I never agreed to actually put one on. I agreed to share the photo of me in one
But
though.
we never said you would put one on. We
we-
just told
do
everyone
we-
that we would have Brad in a dress.
Do we have the photo?
Let me grab it.
I
That's
feel
gonna
like
put it up.
now is the
Memes would be a good time to share it, right?
Yeah, it would.
All right, show
okay.
some other memes.
Hey,
I'm gonna
we
quickly
got-
find this.
okay.
It's gonna be a
We
bit.
need someone needs to click screen record because this is going to be legendary.
I don't know how to
not
do
going to
that. Try not to be awkward person. Nice weather. Me.
Thanks. I feel like I do that a lot.
I bet you do. I bet
Thanks.
you're the guy that in the elevator, you're like, "Hey, how you doing?" You're like, "Good." like you made the question so awkward. Like we have to ride up 8 floors together, and you're just, yeah. You're that
Love you
dude.
too.
You're like,
Oh.
yeah, that guy. I do that. I do that intentionally. That when I'm on the phone with like my construction people, they're like, "All right, see you later." I'm like, "Hey, love you, bye," and they're like, "Love you too." I'm like, "Mhm." It's hilarious to see their reaction. I do it all the time, hands down.
There's another picture. I don't know if it's a meme or is it a mock. I'm just gonna click it.
Dead. Oh yeah, I shared this. I think.
Yeah.
morning.
Okay. Yeah. This was on.
Making
Do you
the
mind
rounds.
if I give your Lego sets to your cousin? You're 36 now. I have to go.
I have to go. He's looking at his phone. He's like, "What?" That's Matt right now. His mom will text him and be like, "Hey, this big Lego, I'm gonna take it apart. It's upstairs. It's kind of in the way." And you're like, "I got."
Hey, I did go home this past week, and the mountain from Oct 2 is still in my room. I'm afraid that it does, I think, have some sun coloration issues. Nothing major.
Cover it up with a.
I
bet
should
you-
have put a cloth on it, but it's still there. That's the important part.
Do we
Fun
want to
fact:
see the photo?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. We got
Let's-
11.
I don't
Let's do
think
it.
any of you have seen this photo, have
I
you?
don't think I have.
I think I have.
Everybody in the comment section, get ready right now.
Yeah.
With all of
Hey.
your comments, I want everyone to blast the
with
chat once they see this.
emojis with hearts, or if it's.
Emojis?
I mean,
All right, you guys
Or
ready for
the
this?
throwing up emoji.
yeah.
This is one very attractive woman here. All right, there you go. That is
Oh.
me in a dress.
Oh, look at it! They're a dress and boots, carrying a book.
I can't even tell it's him.
Oh, you can. Look at that smile. Look at that smile right there. You can tell. You know who that is.
Is there a story behind this, Brad? You are
Yes,
doing
there is a very, very good story behind this.
Everybody comment the crying face because that's one ugly woman.
So I was at American Civil War reenactment because that's something I do during the summer once in a while on the weekends. and we were doing this event on a train where basically the whole event took place. We're riding on a train for most of it, so we had some battles around it. The Confederates attacked the train at one point, and we always like to set up scenarios because the spectators are on the train for most of the event. So the day before all this took place, me and a few people were talking. It's like, okay, what's the craziest, weirdest things that we can do during this event on the train? And one of the women was jokingly was like, "Hey, I have this extra dress. It'd be really funny if one of you guys wore it." I said, "You got your man right here." So I get on the train after we
He
attack
volunteered,
it.
everyone. I just
Yes.
for the record, he volunteered.
Because it was originally I'd been joking around with people and everyone had shot it down. And then this person, and I was like, "Yes, let's do it." So I get on the train and I throw on the dress, and I'm supposed to be a Confederate spy sneaking around. So I jokingly just go around the train and I'm like sitting down across from people. The funniest comment I got was this guy who was like looking after me goes, "I don't think that's a woman."
No.
So I still have my full uniform underneath this. And under the dress was holstered a revolver. And in the book was secret documents or whatever. I don't remember exactly. And then I get caught in the dress and it turns into this. There's pictures of me caught in the dress and it's really funny. But I was using this high pitched voice like this and saying I'm kind of sick. Yeah, it was. My goal was to sit across from young men and just jokingly sit down across from them and flirt with them at the time, but there wasn't really many. So, but yeah, it was really funny and there was so many laughs and yeah.
Brad, we've been making this joke about you in a dress for so long, and
I'm afraid we disappointed the people.
no, I feel like it's only fair if I show you something that I haven't told any of you guys.
I see the picture.
Do you see the picture?
Did you have a change in your life, Sam?
There's no change. This happened 5 years ago. I think 5 years ago. But I will share this. Nobody outside my family has seen this photograph.
I love how you're putting this on the internet right now.
That's the problem. I'm putting this out there for all of the 500 people that came to Stud Buds. This is
Let's see it.
epic. All right. There it is. That's a dress with a beard in high heels.
You look like
that
a
is the ugly
Flintstone.
woman. Hey, it's a dress that my wife had. You guys want to see the backside? Look at that. Look at them legs.
I
them
didn't
legs.
need that. Nightmares.
Is that person single? No.
It's the shoes for me.
Look how well good it makes my legs look. Look at those
Yeah.
calves.
I was gonna say that ass though. Wow.
G-rated content.
Those are rose
Matt.
petals, yes. So what this picture is from it's from Valentine's Day. In a little bag, I had different things we would do. Like we'd go to the park and take pictures. My wife could, she always asked to do makeup on me and stuff, and I was like, I'll let you do makeup on me. I'll cook you dinner. Like all these things that we could do. And one of them was like we change clothes for like 30 minutes. Just to like she wears my clothes, I wear my boots on.
Oh yeah,
sexy
completely
Zane,
normal.
all that stuff. My eye needs bleach. Yes. So it was in it's literally in a Crown Royal bag. Just a whole bunch of things I saw we could do on the internet. All the list of things like wear each other's clothes, go to the park, plays games, buy stuff for each other, all that stuff. So yeah, we did that. And she was like, "I have to take a picture." And I was like, "No pictures." And there it is. I literally just found it on my Google Drive.
Quick thing.
I don't know what you're into.
Interesting fact. That was my second time ever wearing a dress.
Ah, yes, glorious. Why we have so many dress experiences amongst the Stud Buds? Anything from the two
Just
of you?
these two. I mean,
Nope.
Because we're willing to do stupid stuff as a joke.
Okay, that makes my eyes water.
I don't judge. Whatever you're into.
Because I think it's funny to do stupid stuff, and I will put myself on the line if it gets a good laugh, and to impress a girl. So
I'm the person who
Whatever-
just watches people do stupid stuff.
Hey, whatever happens behind closed doors, as long as I don't have to watch, that's okay.
all right, Zane, you left me.
Zane, come back.
You can blame it
Come
all
back
on
me.
All right, just go ahead, Brad.
All right, so quickly though, we're going to talk quickly about what we eat. So if you have never been to our show before and you want to know what tier list is all about, we look at old themes like these one right here, and we are missing one on that list, and we rank them from S being the best theme ever to G being one of the worst themes ever. And we've done a lot of different themes, and one that's on the top there is Castle from 2007. So originally with us doing Castle last week, I was going to be like, hey, let's do a space theme. And then I dove deep into the deep darkness of Brickpedia,
Brickopedia?
Brick Set. Who just touched it? Brick Set. And what I found was something called Island Xtreme Stunts. And I was like, I don't remember this theme, so let's check it out. So this theme went from 2002 to 2003. Started in 2002 and continued in 2003. Was based off of Lego Island 1 and 2. Now, if you never played those games, they were a ton of fun. They followed this guy called Pepperoni. And is basically... You got to go around this island that was Lego and do all these fun things like race and go on a jet ski. And Ethan, did you ever play this game? I feel like this is the game you would have played. Lego Island?
This was 2003.
That's true. My family had it, and when my friends had it, it was so much fun.
Ethan was 2 years old.
No, I wasn't any years old.
Oh my god.
He was born in 2003, weren't you?
All right.
He was in the womb.
I guess the game was in 1997 was the first time. But we had a copy of it, so I played it. So it takes place after the events of Lego Island 2. It's Pepperoni and his friends engage in stunts craziness. And then there's the Brickster and his henchmen to be caught. Now, the Brickster was a bad guy in the game. He was kind of this robber. And there was a part in the game you delivered him a pizza, and then he broke out of jail and started creating chaos over Lego Island.
I want pizza.
So we had some poly bags here. I think that was a Brickster henchman on the top left. Pepperoni is in the bottom there. And then his friend, I can't remember his friend's name, is in the top right there.
So these were just polybags of figures.
Yes. And then we did have some like cheaper sets. These were $4. They're kind of those figures, except his iconic thing in the game was he was on a skateboard. That's him in the top left there. Then we got jet ski. We got some other like little stuff here. And each of those, $4 came with one fig. Honestly, pretty good for what you're getting. All right, and then so here's the first set. So this one was $7. It had 53 pieces and 2 figs. And you got a skateboard and then that wind sail thing there.
Wind sail. It's like a sail surfing thingy-mabobber-dealy, huh?
And then we had this one, which was $10. Had 85 pieces and 2 figures. And you got one on a hang glider there. And then usually it's always, most of the sets were Pepperoni on one of his friends chasing down the bad guys. And so this one had a plane that one of the bad guys, henchmen, stole.
Stole it.
Then we got this set here, which was $13, 87 pieces and 2 figs. Little like lifeguard watch out tower and then a jet ski, which in the game you could like in the water do these like jet ski races. They're pretty fun too. And then we got this set here, which was $13, 93 pieces of 2 figs. Got a good guy on a a board there, water board, and you got like the extreme boat thing there. And then we do have this set that was $20, 108 pieces, 3 figs, and it's like a skate park. So you get like the ramps, you get some places you can, rails you can grind, you get the boom box.
I think I had that one.
Oh, really?
I remember the stickers. Trying to put those stickers on there, and they were so crooked that I ripped them off. And like I'm genuine. Like this was before I even understood stickers or cared about stickers. But the ramp piece is what's reminding me the most, like, because me and my brother were like super into bikes and skateboards and all that stuff at the time, and we got this to go along with our new bikes we got for Christmas. And that
Nice.
I loved it. I loved being able to use the figure and do all that stuff. Wow.
Yeah. All right, and then we got $30, almost 200 pieces and 3 figs. And this one had like a tractor trailer where you could like jump stuff in the back. Also love that chrome piece in the front there.
I have that chrome piece.
That's
Oh, really?
So there's like jumps on the back of that. And if you do notice, some of these sets do have parts from Jackstone in them. like that trailer part in the back there. Pretty sure it's from
Oh.
Jackstone.
We
All right, and then we
swore to never speak that name again, Brad.
now we have this set with $50, 230 pieces, 6 figs. It's a kind of cool set. You got that staircase there with the railing that they're grinding down. Some other trick stuff there. Looks like he's bungee jumping off the top of that tower there. Get a helicopter and a car. So I mean, not an awful set, but it's pretty decent. And that's the last one.
They were all pretty cheap though, huh? They were not very expensive. I mean, $50 for 300 pieces. $30
I mean,
for
if you think
200.
about it, you could get if you wanted to, you could get 2 of the main characters, like $8.
Yeah.
I don't have any. How do I put this? I don't have any pull towards it. I feel nothing. You're showing me these pictures, and I feel literally nothing towards it.
And that is absolutely fine because sometimes theme is just that. And honestly, I think we're trying to go through every theme, so once in a while I pull up obscure themes because it's you gotta talk about them, even though they're hidden in the dark. So I think there are some cool elements to this. I think people are fans of skateboarding stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna rate this theme very highly in my mind because every set basically comes with the same characters, and I love how they were. I had connection to Lego Island because I love the game, but this doesn't.
I don't know what it is, really.
It's not
Yeah.
very good, is what it is.
No.
I mean, I like the skateboard scene, the skate park, because I mean, I was big into that kind of stuff at the time. But in all reality, that is kind of its standalone, maybe like an ideas type of thing. Like, boom, skate park. It doesn't feel cohesive with everything. It doesn't feel like
It's
this
a
one
city
fits.
set.
This feels more like city than with the other stuff. I feel like this one feels like the one-off. But even with that, they just don't feel like
Cohesive.
much. Yeah, cohesive. They just feel each one is like its own thing. Doesn't.
I mean, the good guys have the same colors and the bad guys have the same colors. If you look at
Yeah.
the vehicles, there are some buildings, which is nice. I always feel like you want some buildings to kind of build up your world.
Brick
Um,
Onyx says, "I have never even heard of that theme."
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there are some themes that you have never heard of that had really great stuff.
True.
This, in my opinion, is not one of them.
No, I think we could rank this, honestly. I'm not.
I want to show off this theme. You know,
Yeah.
how are we
You go for
feeling?
it.
I don't
I'm
know.
low.
Okay. Point out just one quick positive thing. I do kind of like this. I feel like this was the early attempt at stunts. They wanted to have, like we have nowadays, we have the stunts, which do well, and people love that stunt stuff. This was an idea of trying to go at it. I just don't think.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, the positive aspect is you get some cool vehicles. I mean, it's kind of fun and exciting. A kid might have
And it
fun
can go with
it.
your city stuff. Like,
It can go with your city, but as a theme in its whole, as a standalone theme, not.
And you get the
Not good.
same figures with every
Yeah.
single set.
Yeah.
so I was going to comment about that. Yes, but unlike Harry Potter comes with iconic characters
And
that you want
variants.
multiples of, and variants, exactly.
Yeah, they
And different
changed it.
ages, and yeah. There's one different figure in here, and during the good guy, and she comes in 2 sets.
Well,
Okay,
even
3.
the poly bags are the same exact figures as the one,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
there's no.
I think
why,
honestly,
why?
you could get this set and like the one in the bottom there, and you would be good.
I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like low about this.
I'm feeling low.
Like low. Like I could forget about this and never think twice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I would say I agree. It's very
I think
forgettable.
Chima is better than this.
Yeah, I agree actually.
Yeah, the build seems boring and lackluster. The vehicles seem lackluster. Look like a lot of big pieces, which is fine. I mean, it's an easier set, but a lot of big
2002
pieces.
to 2003 makes yeah.
You know, I mean, I still like the skateboard ramp. My nostalgia aside, but it's smooth. They had smooth tile plates to keep it smooth. Like, I'm
I
glad
like
they
this
didn't.
truck too.
Yeah, the truck, the ramps, the chrome piece on the front. It actually looks like a good looking, pretty Lego truck. The the chrome stacks for the exhaust.
Mhm.
I mean, there's some positive elements in it, but other than that, I mean, great. We got another helicopter. We had that in the city. We have a little dune buggy. Great. We get that everywhere else. We get Sea-Doos everywhere. I mean, a little plane. That's kind of different. But, I mean, the windsurfer, it's a windsurfer.
Yeah.
But it's for the sand, though.
Zane, it's funny you say that about the skate park because I had a haul, I think last year, that I went through. And I had those skate pieces, those ramps, and the one going
other
down.
sets with those ramps too. So.
Honestly, I didn't know it was Lego, and I think I put it in like the Mega Blocks and extra parts, like to throw out. And I'm gonna have to pull it out because I realized a little while ago that it like this had existed, but yeah, I didn't even know that it was Lego. Like
Those parts
the
probably
way
go
that
for a decent amount too.
I remember losing one of those flat pieces for like the flat 1x4 in the bottom of the ramp. I remember losing that and being upset about it.
The black ramp to the left, it's the same sort of plastic as like Hot Wheels.
Those were in certain sets, and it was kind of like slides before the newer sets started doing slides like Friends.
Friends has slides, yeah.
Well, what do you think, Brad? Should we rank this?
I think we all know.
I like how cheap they are too. I like certain elements of it, but I gotta agree. I'd rather get Chima over this any day.
I do too, right? I never thought I would say that ever.
I almost think it's as bad as Jack Stone.
No,
you don't think it is?
It's an F. It's not a G. Nothing.
It's a low F.
That's. It's just.
It
not
makes
good.
me. This makes me want to bump up Chima.
Yes, it does. It makes me want to put Chima in E.
I wouldn't say that.
To me, I feel like I'd rather have a Chima set than this. Chima had more heart.
But
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're misremembering here. Let's go back to the Chima episode.
Parts.
This had cool parts. This had sharks. This is just an offshoot of City. It's meaningless to me. I think it's an F. I think it's an F just because it's so uninspired and there's no consistency with what they thought it was. Like, oh, it's stunts. It's like extreme sports. It's this and that, but that's not connected at all. At all.
It's so bad.
It is. I say F. That's my vote. My vote's an F.
Because this is what we call bin.
Yep,
I don't think these are exactly when I think of bin sets. These are the sets I think of.
To play devil's advocate. Why not?
Yes.
This was also a point in time where Lego wanted you to take apart the set and build something else.
Yeah.
But how many of these sets can you really do? There's a lot of big. This reminds me of Jack Stone.
Like you really have to do that.
Big pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, was this the introduction? Go back, Brad, to the last one of those pillar pieces?
No, those come out before then.
Okay. I'm just trying to find if this gave us anything new, and I don't think it did.
Yeah. I want to say the ramps maybe, but I know we got those in other themes. I just don't think it was.
It's not fun. It's not fun at all.
It's just not okay. I don't like it.
I'm sure the skateboard park is fun for younger.
That's the only. But I'm trying to come out here. I can't even think of stories I'd want to do with these.
So if we're running from bad guys, and then all of a sudden we just stop and take a break at the skate park, like, hey, let's hit the ramp, and then hey, that's a truck. Let's go over the truck. Like, hey,
it's a classic City move. It's a classic City set.
Yeah.
It's just random. It's not okay. Let's rank this bad boy.
I'm gonna say F.
I'm going to say F.
F for me.
I'm going to say F.
And that doesn't.
F's in the chat. F's in the chat, everyone.
Our first F in a really long time.
Oh,
everybody's agreeing, though. I mean, it's not.
It's not good. I'm sorry.
Good.
I know that's like kind of the dark age of Lego with some of that stuff in there.
We have to get through it, though.
We do.
And we have to analyze why we don't like it. You know, there's a reason between saying, I don't like that. And then
Brad,
saying,
I have a chat.
Explanation of, I don't like it. Here's why.
Yeah.
I genuinely, there's just nothing. Like when I see that, I'm like, no. I would walk past it. I would be like, and never think about it again.
I don't even think I'd want to pick those up if it was on sale.
I know, right?
I just wouldn't care enough.
Well, if you want pieces, if it's like rolled
But
back.
I just wouldn't care enough.
Yeah,
I want
it-
to. If you want a shark, or like,
Yeah.
oh, I would like to make my own skate park. I can
But if
see
you think
that.
about it, back in the day, sharks were so easy to get.
Were they?
you
They
have
were,
to
they really were.
specifically be wanting something and see that to help you with that. You know, if you were
Yes.
like making a city and you're like, oh, I could use a skate park. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Or like making this ocean water tank, water, and I could use some sharks.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
To answer the question, we have done Dino.
Yes. What do we
Yep.
rank that? What depending what Dino one you were talking about, that's
Not the
either-
one with the like
The weird
attacking-
dinos?
It's both of them are bees. Both of them are bees.
Not,
Unless it's
not
island.
the one where they're attacking the city and they have glowing red eyes.
Yeah. Okay. So
All right. Well, on that note, guys, this was an interesting show. It was a fun show. I think, we all had crazy weeks in general in our own personal lives. And if you want to know more about us on that level, check out our social media, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. We all have it down below. Links are in the description, as well as our merch store where you can cover up your hat hair, just as I have done today. Because this week made me want to pull my hair out, but that's besides the point. And we all, we all have our own styles. Brad has the V-neck. I really like the hoodie, the blue. What is
Blue
it
hoodie is-
exactly?
I don't remember what it's called. It's blue.
Zane,
hoodie.
you know the names.
I don't. It's a unisex. It literally says unisex premium something hoodie.
Well, the good news is that it's a very intuitive website to use, and you can find all of our merch very simply to fit your style. And honestly, they're pretty comfortable. My friend from college, I forgot to pull up a picture of him, but he bought an awesome hoodie from us, and I was shocked that he was kind enough to go and do that. So big shout out to John Luca. I'm not sure if he even watches the show, quite frankly, but he saw merch and he was like on it. He's a very supportive individual, and he loves it. He says it's the coziest hoodie that he owns. So there you go, guys. Even if you just casually watch the show and you want some good clothing with a cool logo, go for it.
And you
But-
don't even have to get the stud buds on it. You can get something like Zane has over there, where it's
Right.
just the logo. We have masks. We have hoodies. We got a hat back there. We got mugs. If you want to watch
Mugs?
if you want to sit back on your Sunday afternoon with a little bit of hot chocolate, your Stud Buds mug while you watch Stud Buds.
Instagram.
We got it.
Send us
Instagram.
pictures.
Yes, and
And
if
we'll
you
show
do send us pictures.
And to be a part of the show and a great place to send those photos is our Discord server. Once again, the link is in the description. We want you to literally be a part of the Stud Buds community. We want you to answer all of the questions that we pose there to be featured on the show. If you have a question for us, include that in the questions section itself. Also, if you want to vote when we do, is next week.
So
Is
next week
Thunderdome?
we are spinning for Thunderdome, and we got an amazing guest coming on next week, all the way from YouTube.
Great.
The YouTube.
There's a little teaser there. It's a big name, like genuinely, like it's somebody that you all know.
Not
Yeah.
everyone knows, but it's a
Well-
big name.
You should know.
Search Lego on YouTube and let's
It'll-
Lego
it-
live stream or
It'll come up. But
And it's not M&R. I'm just gonna cancel that. right now.
wait. I thought next week was. Never mind. But guys, seriously, we want you to be a part of the show. So join the Discord server, answer kind of all the polls there, and just be a part of the community of like-minded Lego fans like us who are there to have a good time and just genuinely like talk about the thing we love most. I can't think of anything else. So with that being said, like, subscribe. Be sure to support us in any way that you can if you really do enjoy the content. And we'll see y'all next week. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.